Hi everyone. Can you turn my lights on for me? And I've got to fix the autofocus. I am early and I appreciate all of you that are coming to hang out. Yeah, it needs to move. It needs to move more this way if you can. Perfect. I can move over a little bit too.
That's about as far as it goes.
Okay,
Yeah.
let me just see. Hold on. I got to fix my. This is like, can I tell you, I don't even know why. Sometimes it just like goes.
All this nonsense here is keeping us from being able to move.
Okay. Hi, Shauna. Yeah, he's here with me. He's had to help me. He's had to help me have like move heavy things. And I know we're not gonna. We're like a little bit early. No, that's good. It's good for right now. When we do the wallpaper, you can raise it up. Okay, but not
The
yet.
lights are looking good. Okay.
The lights are better. Could you do me a favor? Could you come grab this wire before it falls off my table? It's a big thing of wire. Hi, Leslie. How are you?
It's a big thing of wire.
Yeah, just put it in that bin with what I was working with, or just put it on the back table. It's fine. So how are you guys? How are you guys? You know, you might be able to raise it up a little bit now, since that would be good. You can just leave them right here.
Put them here where you can,
Awesome.
you can reach them.
And you can just drag that whole box behind me over here. The whole box of things.
Maybe you can reach
Yeah,
them better right
perfect. That's awesome.
there.
So how are you?
Box of these books.
Mhm.
Okay.
So I've gotten myself good and overwhelmed as usual. That's just how I roll. And I have what I'm going to do tonight is I'm going to do books and wallpaper books. And where are those? Could you bring me those maps? That box of maps?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that'd be great. I'm going to do books, wallpaper books, and some sort of stuff like that, just because it's so big and
This is going to be
bulky.
important.
Yeah, this is fine. It's so big and bulky. Will you do me a favor and bring me an empty one? I need an empty one.
Front?
I just want to check on that.
Okay.
What
are you saying about Ben? Just
I need an empty bin so I can put people's stuff in it. And bring me those maps if you don't mind.
I'll get them.
You're working in your glue book? Oh, good. Anyway, I got myself good and overwhelmed. I started going through more and more stuff and just made a disaster. So I need to put myself in a sort of a, I don't know, in a little bit more organized way, which I'm not, you guys. It's just, you know what it is? It's like we moved into this house in March and I worked a job where I was gone 14 hours a day. And, and when you have a child and they're in high school and doing homework, and it was just a lot. So I never really unpacked all my stuff. I mean, I had some of it, I would make some projects or things that I had in the works, but I really didn't. And hey, Jamie. And so we had like a huge amount of stuff in storage or in bins. So now going through all of it, it's been a lot. So anyway, so tonight I'm going to do books and wallpaper books, and just leave those there.
Yeah. Well, I'm moving because I don't have the wallpaper books right
now. No, I just need the wallpaper. You don't put anything on that table.
Okay.
Well,
I put them on the floor.
Yes, it'd be better if you just stuck them, or wait till I finish this, and then you can put them here on the end of the table. Putting them here on the end of the table is easier. I'm sorry, guys. He's helping me out. He's moving my stuff around.
They're kind of big. They're just big. So I was thinking.
So just bring them like 4 or 5 at a time. But I'm not going to need them for a little bit. I'm going to do books first. So you can just go get me my maps. That'd be super awesome. So I found a big box of maps. I'm sure everybody just wants maps. I found a big box of maps. I found a box of really cool magazines that I have been making collage stuff with. And so I'm going to work on that. And just that it's just been a lot. You guys, I don't know how I ever thought I was going to get out of here like last week. I don't know. And on top of it, we're shipping stuff to ourselves, like stuff that we really need and stuff. And so it's crazy. So yeah, hang on one second. Hold on one second. Please just go get me the maps, please. So yeah. So I know we didn't say that we were going to start. We said we were going to start in like 15 minutes or so, but I'll show you some cool things. So I'll show you some cool things. I'm sorry, guys. He's banging around. He doesn't have any idea. So I've asked him to please stop, but we'll see how well that goes. So I have these. I've collected these magazines. If you look online, now I use them for collage. If you look online, they sell for like $8 each. I'm gonna sell them 3 for $5 tonight, and I have a bunch of different ones. It'll have to be to my discretion, but they're Orchid magazines. But I want you to see some of the super cool things in here. Like you get to one point in here where they go back and they show like vintage drawings. Like, look, would this not be like the perfect things to cut up for a floral journal? I'm like, look, this is just cool, right? So these were, you guys, I'm just finding on my stuff. It's like a little bit stressful, kind of a lot of it stressful. Yeah, these are really beautiful. So these would have been like what I would have put out on the table for the classes when we were doing glue booking or when we were talking about how to make a stylized junk journal or a stylized journal for yourself. So I'm going to do these. I have a bunch of them. And so, yeah, I've collected them for a while. They're all in amazing condition. So I know, right? These are amazing. Did you guys know about this? The Orchid Society of America. It's called the AOS.org. I don't know how much they are new, you guys. I got them. I collected them from. I bought them secondhand, like from somebody that had a lot of them, and I was looking for different types of ephemera to use. And when people are making floral journals, like look at that. Isn't that excellent? Like that would be, you could take those and make like amazing tuck spots or cut them up and make journaling cards. Pretty cool, yeah? Thanks for the thumbs up. So I'm going to do some of these. I have all kinds of old books, you guys. Realize that the stuff that you guys are getting is my stuff. It's like stuff that I either hoarded for my own personal use but pack ratted for my own personal use, or I pack ratted for classes that I was teaching here. So that is why I have a volume of, I think if I lived, I was talking to a friend today and we were just talking about like what we collect or what we have. And I said, I think if I lived on the mainland, I probably wouldn't have this much stuff because I would feel like confident when I was going to go to do a project or teach a class that I had, like, look at that one. Isn't that beautiful? That I had the supplies necessary. But when you live on an island, it's like, it's not like that. That one's really beautiful. And look at those. Those are the small drawings. Awesome. Thanks. Thank you, Jamie. You're so awesome. So today I'm going to do books and wallpaper books, and I have a lot of wallpaper books. And so for those of you that are just have never like bought anything for me, please make sure, and even if you've bought stuff in the past for me, can you please make sure and send me your information? Because some people think I have it, and then I go to like send them and even if you've bought from me, like when I was working with Care at Defy, I don't have all your stuff. I don't have all your info. So just please go to my email, craftingmamasinfo@gmail, and send me your YouTube name, your real name, your PayPal address, and the address you want it shipped to. So those are like really helpful because otherwise I don't have it. Like, look at this one. Love it. These would be amazing. I don't know, can you see it? These would be amazing to just cut up and use as like ephemera. Thank you. Of course, you can have a set of the magazines. Absolutely. Yeah. So they're 3 for $5. I can show them now, and you guys can tell me who wants them now. And I will. They're all amazing. You know, they're all amazing. This one's from 2015. Some of them I have are from 2002. I have them from 2020. Um, you know, I have a really sweet lady that I get stuff from, and you know, I didn't know. First of all, we weren't planning on moving. That just kind of happened. And so when I got them from her, I fully intended on teaching, going back to teaching. And oh, look at this one. And keeping my collection up, keeping my purging up, keeping my purging up. No, not my purging, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Pack ratting. Pack ratting. These are super great. Like this one has like they're all so good, you guys. You can't all of them are amazing because it's like one of those things that you're never gonna get. The photographs in here are like professional quality. Pack ratting. I know, not purging, pack ratting. So yeah. So if you guys we could start it out with anybody that wants Jamie, go ahead and put it in. Put 3 Orchids magazines for $5 and you can tell me if you want. It's now known in our community as collecting, right? Curating. Curating. Oh gosh, you guys. Yes. And and I think the emotional thing for me is that a bigger thing, and I was thinking about it, is that once you like it's like also the dreams that I had for them. Does that make sense? Like the dreams that I had for them, right? So Jamie, I know you want a set. Does anybody else? Just let me know who wants a set of Orchids magazines, and it's to my discretion. They're all great, but yeah, 3 for $5. That's right. Set of 3 magazines for $5. Yep. You want some, Leslie? They're really good, especially for glue booking. And do any of you guys follow Joey? Like I think her channel is Joie de Vie, but she calls herself Joey. This type of ephemera or this type of magazine, yeah, I love her. She's such a wonderful person. She sometimes comes to my lives when I used to do craft a lot live. These are the perfect kind of magazines for her style of collage, collage work. Yeah, you can roll it up. I have my cameraman here.
You
He's
want it to
gonna
go lower or higher?
no go higher. Go a little bit higher. That's okay. Shauna, you want some? Okay, cool. So just tell me who would like some, and if it's just the 3 of you, that's fine. One of you, it doesn't even matter.
That's cool.
Yeah, that's good. That'll give me room for my wallpaper book. That's awesome. But they are cool. They're very, very, very cool, and they're really cool. Leslie, I got your message. You're saying her name? Yeah, her name. Yeah, Joey. Yeah, she's awesome. Leslie, I got your message, and girl, my heart goes out to you. Love you, girl, and you're in my prayers. And I can tell you from my own personal experience is that crafting has definitely. I got it, Shauna. Crafting has definitely seen me through like some of the worst times of my life. So we'll come back and revisit these later. But so far, I have Jamie and Leslie. Okay. So we're gonna start with books first, and then we will do wallpaper books in a few minutes. Okay, so I love these books. How many of you guys are Childcraft collectors? This is Childcraft volume number 8. It is from I think it's 40s. I'm not 1,000% sure. Yeah, 1949. This edition is. Thank you, Cats. Thank everybody for sending me your info. And this book, if you look online, it's pretty pricey. It does have some boxing. It does have some, it's not in perfect condition. It was collected to be taken apart and use it for journaling. So this book is $3 for the first me. Yeah, I had a whole set of these at one time. And when I would teach, everybody would be, they would go and grab. I think I might have a couple more, but this is just the one that I can find right down. It's for you, Leslie. It's a great book if you're going to use it for a junk journal. It's awesome. Okay. And for those of you guys that bought wallpaper for me the other day, I haven't sent anything from the sale the other day. Only if I could fit your stuff in a box that I was already using. Okay, the next book we have this is so funky, you guys. I'll show you why I got it. It was given out by State Farm. I don't know what year. Okay, it's completely blank as far as it's a baby book. I guess they must have given it out to their clients. But look at the cool graphics. It's old. It doesn't have a date on it, so I can't tell you how old. But it's got some stylized graphics on it. This would be a great, first of all, if you just took all the pages out and made it into a baby book for somebody else, but the images alone are just really cool. So it's called The Wonderful World of Baby, and it's $3 for the first me. It's got that cool, and it definitely has some foxing and everything. It's not perfect, but it's cool. Hi, Darla. I came out early. You want some Orchids magazines? Okay, I'll send you some. Girl, they are my jam. I'm taking some with me too. I can't take them all with me, but I'm taking them all with me. Is this for you, Sonia? I am definitely taking some, but my partner, you guys bless him, he was like, you cannot take all this. He was like, you cannot take all this. And I said, I know. Okay, I know. All right, this is the next book. It is called Climbing Higher. Now, wait till you see the illustrations in here. You guys, these are what's hard is I'm looking at them and I'm remembering what I was thinking I was going to do with it. Okay, this is from 1966. The original one was 1950. Okay, wait till you see the illustrations. They are just, in the fonts, they are just great. If you just wanted to cut up the ephemera from it or just take the pages out, tea-dye them, they're matte. It does have a few, it came from Christ the King School, which I don't think is any longer here, but it just has great, just really cool illustrations. So this is also $3 for the first me. Well, I was going to do fabric today, you guys, but I got myself so overwhelmed with the books and the wallpaper books. And my partner was like, he's packing up my things to send. And I just got myself so overwhelmed that I just said, okay, I'm just going to do books and wallpaper books today. Tomorrow I will do dyes and just random lots. And then, then maybe Sunday I'll do, hi, Dee Dee. Maybe Sunday I'll do fabric. You guys, it's just, I don't even know how I thought I was ever going to get out of here. So this book is $3 for the first me. Hi, Scrappy Girl. Hey, Miss Dana. You guys, this is one of those books that you could take apart and have the binding intact, and take them apart one by one so they would fold. It's a cool book. This book's still available. $3 still available. Okay, let me put. I need a pile. I need to make a pile. All right. So the next book I have is a Spanish workbook. I mean, a Spanish, not workbook, textbook for all of you foreign language book pages. I will tell you, I think online this book's about $25. It will be $3 for the first May, but you can tea dye or coffee dye these pages. This is a textbook. They are thin. The pages are like paper thin. They're not thick, so it's going to be like dyeing a dictionary, but it's cool. Yeah, sometimes when I don't know how many of you guys add foreign language books to any of your journaling, but it's super cool to just add some extra stuff. You've been separating and organizing your Disney pins for 2 days straight. What? You just stopped and saw that? Disney pins. What kind of Disney pins do you have, Miss Sonia? So this is $3 for the first me. What kind of Disney pins? What kind of? I didn't get it. Hi, Mary. How are you? Park pens. Oh, nice. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, last call on the Spanish book. Okay, I'm going to go back to the magazines really quick for anybody that would like one. I was showing them a little bit earlier. These are Orchids Magazine, and I have a nice selection of them. I got them when I was saving them when I was teaching. They're 3 for $5. If you look online, if you try to buy them used, they're like $8 or $9 each. They have beautiful pictures of flowers. And I'll show you. They have and then at some point you get in there and they'll have an illustration of an orchid. And then at some other point they'll have these smaller illustrations. And I've used them where I've cut these out, put blank paper on the back and used them as journaling cards. I've also fussy cut these out, used them in my glue books, but also in my junk journaling if you enjoy making flower journals. So they're 3 for $5. And so far I have Jamie, Leslie, and Darla. And who else do I have there? Trish, you want some too? You guys, it's hard when you live here because I can't just go out and find really cool stuff. Sometimes it takes me months to collect. So if I know that I'm having a class in 6 months, I start right that minute because I may not find anything, so yeah. Orchids grow well here. Look at this one. This one has the sepia tone ones. Awesome, Trish. You want, Amy, you want Orchid magazines? Make sure that you send me your info, please, you guys. Because I know some of you, I've known you guys, some of you guys a long time, and you've bought from me before from my Etsy shop or from other things. I don't have all of your information, So anytime, even if you spam me with it more times than I need it, it's just super helpful for me. So right now we have Jamie, Leslie, Darla, Trish, and Amy. Yeah, these are so cool, you guys. I'm gonna miss Send it to my right above you, Amy, craftingmamasinfo@gmail. Now, you guys, when you get an invoice, it may come from Divine Reading. That's my other email. It just, PayPal makes a choice and sends it from wherever. What did you say, Trish? Let me see what you said. You said Orchids Magazine. Okay, you said. Then 6 others, 4-inch binders of Hitching Ghost, Nightmare Before Christmas, Disney Princess, and miscellaneous. Oh, nice. That's cool. Good for you. And I'll show them again in a little bit, just because I collected them, you guys. Because I collected them, and I don't want them to go. You think I'll find lots of vintage stuff when I move? Mary, I think when I move, I am definitely so excited. I'm a little excited to just set my studio up. I'm also think I'm probably going to have a crash, like when you've just been on pins and needles, when you've been on. What do you want to see one more time, Sonia? I missed it. Can I see it one more time? I don't know what you want to see, so you have to tell me what you want to see. So I think I'm going to crash, actually. I think I'm going to really crash from... No, Leslie, you haven't missed an invoice. I did not invoice anyone for whatever you guys bought the last sale. I haven't done it. I haven't done the wallpaper books, and I haven't done the last sale. I'm sorry. This vloggy thing, whatever I've got going on, is just kicked my butt, and it just made me so tired. So I haven't sent you anything. I haven't done I know I have your fabric things and I haven't done any of it, but I'll try to do it. I'll do it as soon as I can. Just know that you haven't missed anything, and everything will be itemized on your invoice. So if you get your invoice, when you look up PayPal and you go, I'm missing something, you want some of these magazines too, Sonia? These are great. I don't know. I think they're great. I like them. I've collected them. I have used them in many different ways. I just think there's something different. That's all. Euphoria. Girl, I'm already exhausted, and it's a lot some days. Today was one of those really emotional days, where, he was packing up all my stuff, and then, I'm going through my keep one, let it go, kind of thing. More stuff than you guys even see. I mean, you guys are you're only getting my good stuff. I have tons of stuff that I'm not even doing. It's just, yeah. It is what it is. It is not always easy. It is what it is. Okay. So I have a couple of cool dictionaries. This is a medical dictionary. This is from, I'll tell you what year. Yikes. I have a lot of dictionaries because I love them to take apart and to use. Guys, I can't find the year, the date. This one is from... The original is from 1906. This one's from 1985. Okay. I need to rest after I move. Well, I got a phone call today from the girl that's house sitting. She says, I think your refrigerator's going out. And I'm like, can you just measure the hole so we can see? So this is great if any of you coffee dye, tea dye, or even color dye. These pages work out amazing. Okay. And there are some illustrations, but it's got some really beautiful font in it. And I definitely need a rest. I need to rest now, and I don't even do it. I'm trying to. I went to bed early kind of last night. So this one is definitely for a tea dyer. I can grow orchids anywhere. I have a thing for orchids personally. This is a great tea dyer or coffee dyer if any of you guys are into this type of thing. I'll tell you how many pages are in it. This would be great if any of you guys ever wanted to do like I don't know, I've put them in my regular journals, but around Halloween, I always like to put medical pages. There's 1,887 pages. It is $5 me. I mean, look how fat it is. It's huge. No, I can grow orchids anywhere. I have the orchid touch. It's silly, but I do. Amy, you want this one? It's a good one. And if you do any sort of like creepy journals or what do you call it? Spooky journals, Halloween style journals, it's awesome. You kill orchids. You know what? Well, even when I lived in New York City, you guys, I was good with orchids. I have a knack. People used to bring me their dead, like once the blooms have gone, they would bring them to me. And I don't know how I did it, you guys. I just loved them up. I could grow them anywhere. Here, definitely. They grow everywhere here, and it's really cool. We have some that grow like on trees here, too. I don't know if you guys have that. Okay, so this is a Better Homes and Gardens, I think. Or no, it's a National Geographic Song and Garden, Birds of North America. It's definitely got some foxing. It's an old book. It has a musty smell to it, but the illustrations are amazing. I have tea dyed and coffee dyed them. They are semi-gloss, not gloss, but I don't know what you would really call that. I was going to tell you what the year is, but of course I can't find it because that's just how I roll today. I don't know what the year is. This is weird. But it's got some great illustrations. Anybody doing bird-themed things, bird-themed journals, anything like that. So it's $3 for the first me. Don't know what the year is. Why do I not know what the year is? This is crazy. Okay, has to be right here somewhere. All right, 1964. Sorry, 1964. 1964, Shauna. It's an older book. Yeah. Leslie, air it out, though, because it definitely does have that musty old book smell. But the pages are in really good condition. Like, look at this. This would be great. Like, look at these little tiny things. If you cut these out and made journaling cards, I don't know. I like it. It's going to you, Leslie. It's going to a good home. Thanks, Leslie. Thank you, Leslie. Okay, here's some sort of contemporary books. I obviously collected them for the flower pages because we'll get to it. It is from, hold on, let's see what year. It's from England, okay, because it only has a UK price on it. Let me see if I can find the year. Okay, let's see. It is from 1994. Okay, and it is just beautiful. It has got some of the most beautiful flower pictures. Like, look, can you guys tell I was in a flower? This was in my flower box. This was in my box of flower things. This is $5 for the first me. This one's a really nice book and in excellent, excellent condition. Excellent, excellent condition. Yeah, it's a flower style. It's an English book. I don't even know if you can get it here. But it's really cool. I mean, it'd be just a nice book, even if you didn't want to cut it up. You know what my partner says? He says, anytime I'll cut it, he's like, you know, one thing's for sure. Shelly wants to cut it up. He said, watch out for her. He's so funny. He is so funny. So tell me what you guys are making. Anybody, a couple nights ago, some people were making Christmas cards, and that was cool. I love this. See, now me, this is how I look at it. I would cut her out and put her in something. Definitely cut those up. Definitely cut that. Oh, wow. Look at this. Seashell Garland. Beautiful. I am, tomorrow night, I'm going to try to come on tomorrow for a little bit, not for a long time. Tomorrow will be my dies and all my random, I have so many random things, like, I don't know, you guys, just the most random stuff. And then Sunday I'll try to do, and then tomorrow night I'm going to go and craft with Michelle over at Michelle Scott's channel. I'm going to do her open mic night, or what does she call it, Jamie? What does she call it? She calls it something. Wow. I can't remember what she calls it, but anyway. Did you call it open mic night? I don't know what she calls it. Yeah, open mic. So yeah, I'm going to do that tomorrow night. And I'm going to work on another journal that I have. Okay, last call for flower style. Okay, another flower book. Sorry, you guys are getting in my flower books. So Japanese residences and gardens. This will be $1 for the first me. This is definitely like super cool book on Japanese gardens. This is $1 for the first me. Like, I would definitely, I can see what I would cut up out of here. It's already like, yeah, this is, and then it's got those like shoji screen things on the back. It's just beautiful. Japanese gardens. Yep. Japanese gardens. It's got 228 pages. $1. I'll tell you what year it is. Hold on. 1982. Do you want this one, Liz? Okay. Liz, make sure you send me your info because I didn't have it in my email. I know that you bought stuff from me many times on Etsy, but you know what's weird? It's like I thought I could just go into Etsy and like find all the information, and I guess you can't after a while. So it is what it is. Okay. This is called The Child's World. And I'll tell you what year it is. It's got lots of foxing in it. It is from 1955. It's volume 4. It's got some cool old pictures. Be great. The pages are very thick, so it would be good to add to a journal. a little musty as I'm flipping through it. $1 for the first me. This is a great book. Yep. It's called The Child's World, The World and Its Wonders, Volume 4. $1 for the first me. Even if you guys spam me with your info more than once, it's helpful for me. You want this one, Sonia? It's a good book. A little musty, though. Air it out. So do you guys know about a, oh my gosh, my head can't even think. Anyway, I have this like little gadget that you can put into like small spaces. You want to make sure you don't have your animals around it. You can put it into small spaces and you can, I'll take the smell out of ozonator, takes the smell out of anything. So if you've ever like bought things that have smoke smell or they have musty smell, you can put it in there and it gets everything out of it. It's really super cool. We got it because one of our cars had like, it just had this mold smell. We couldn't get it out no matter how many times we cleaned it and put the ozonator in it and it went away. This is from 1993. It's about the animals. It's a Childcraft book, volume 5. Dee Dee wants a set of orchids. Okay. I'll put her down. This has got some really sweet things in it. So this will be, look at that kitty. Isn't it cute? This will be $2 for the first me. This is a great junk journaling fodder. Also great, like cutting up for glue book. If you can do it. Hey, Tammy, how are you? You guys, please make sure that I have all your info, okay? Even if you think you've sent it to me, just please send it to me again. Hey, Royal. Girl, your box will go out first thing in the morning. I got into my sorting mode and I didn't make it to the post office, but I'll send it out first thing in the morning and I'll send you the tracking, okay? You're good? You just got to jump in. Okay, I want to show you guys what, thanks, Tammy, I really appreciate it. I want to show you guys what everybody else saw earlier, and I have several sets. I don't know exactly how many, but I'm hoarding some for myself too. So I'm offering these. I have all these, and they're in excellent, excellent condition. They start from, I think, 2010 to 2020. These Orchids magazines, and they're 3 for $5. If you go online right now and look for one, they're about $8 each. Sold secondhand. So I have collected them for when I was teaching classes, and I have a lot of them. I don't know how many I have, but they're just really beautiful. Make really great collage fodder. They're 3 for $5. Like, I love this. I don't know. You guys, we all have our own like little bits and pieces that we love, but for me, it was really about when I was teaching, especially when people would come from somewhere else, you have to supply everything. You can't just go down. There's not like, oh, let me just go down and buy that, or let me just go down and get that. So I have a large collection of odd things. So for anybody else that just came in that would like one, let me know. You can speak up at any time. Okay? So far I have Dee Dee, Jamie, Leslie, Darla, Trish, Amy, and Sonia that want some. And you're all welcome. Just let me know. Okay. This is a Stitch by Stitch book. It's probably, it looks like she's from the 70s, but we'll tell you for sure. No, she's from the 80s, 1986. It's $1 for the first me. Has all kinds of crocheting doilies, crocheting step by step for those of you that want to know how to crochet. I collected it for the images, to make envelopes, to put into junk journals, to make sewing journals with. Obviously, you can use it for what it's meant for as an instructional book, but I just generally got it for the ephemera feeling. Stitch by stitch, $1. And I know you guys have been asking me about my Hawaiiana stuff. Okay, so I'm going to take a look and see how much of it I have. I know when I started looking at it, it made me really weepy. I'm going to take a look and see. You want this one, Sonia? I'm going to take a look and see how much I have. And based on how much I have, if I have enough, I don't know if I have enough that's coherent enough to make like packs. But if I do, you know what I mean? So that it's just not like everybody gets like. So if I do, I will try to figure it out and, make packs of things for those of you that wanted some. So just letting you know. Okay, this book is an old cookbook, The American Home's Meals and Minutes. I love the illustrations. Is definitely not in perfect condition. You can see it's having some moments here. I'll tell you what year it is if I can get to if they tell me what year it is. Let's see, what year is it? Come on. Anyway, this is $1 for the first me. Just let me know. I'll try to find, look at the images. They look like they're from the 70s, right? Or the 60s. Frozen pudding. Except for the front few pages where they have a little bit of where the rest of it looks like it's really in fairly good condition. So if any of you guys have ever made cookbook journals or collected vintage cookbooks, yeah, that's one of my weaknesses too. You want it, Miss Amy? It's a really good book. I don't know what year it is. It doesn't tell me. This is it was $1 whenever it was originally made. Why does I not see let's see. Oh, here we go. Sorry, I'm a little slow. 1964. What are you going to make with it, Miss Amy? Thanks for giving my things a good home, you guys. I'm really grateful. Well, I know everybody's been asking me about it. I do have a large collection of Hawaiiana. I do, because when people would come to visit or when people would come here to come to a class, we would try to make one Hawaiian inspired or one Hawaiian themed piece. So I do have some. I started going through it a couple days ago. Got a little teary. I had to just close it back up. Okay, this is called The Complete Book of Sewing. Even a postcard being nice. Oh, I have all kinds of stuff. I have local cookbooks. I don't know. I was just thinking maybe if I could divide it up in packs, then everybody could get a little bit as opposed to one person just getting a book. Okay, this is copyright 1972, Complete Book of Sewing. It has definitely some foxing on the page edges. You can see it here really clearly, but it's in really good condition. This is $2 for the first me. So for me, this is how I would do it. I would cut them out. I would cut her out, put her in a journal, use her as a cover. Doesn't this look like Shelley Hack? Wasn't that her name? Shelley. She was one of the Charlie's Angels. Or if you make a sewing journal, or cut them up and use them as envelopes, yeah. Paper dolls or whatever you wanted to do with it. Has lots of good information, tells you how to recover some furniture. Oh my gosh, look at this. How many of us had this kind of wallpaper on our walls growing up? I know that I must have had some of it. And definitely a burnt orange couch. I know that I had a burnt orange couch. Growing up, burnt orange couch. Yep. I'm sure the information is still useful, like how to recover things, but just the decor in them are hilarious, don't you think? She's so cool. And then it has some embroidered patterns in the back. Monograms and embroidery. Look at that. Teaching you all kind of embroidery stitches there. Dictionary of embroidery stitches. Okay, was I the only one? You have paneling. Was I the only one in high school that like embroidered my jeans and my shirts and stuff like that? You guys, so crazy. I remember making like, hey Janie, I remember making one of my boyfriend's family like monogram napkins. How many of you guys it's still like, but a hand monogrammed, you know? I was hoping to do a cookbook journal with recipes and journaling cards written with all your kids' favorite food. Oh, that sounds awesome. So this book has, let's see, 319 pages. The complete book of sewing. $2. You had embroidered patches. My gosh, you guys, my mother wouldn't even let me wear jeans. Okay, so I lived in a time where my mom was like, no jeans for you. And yep, I got it going on. Denim shirts, right? Denim shirts, you're absolutely right. Denim shirts where you embroidered people on it. Right? It's so crazy. Janie, I have not found my stash of charms. I know I have some that are like gears, and I have some that are keys, and I have some that are angels and all kinds of stuff, and I have not found it. My only thought is because when my partner was trying to get us to get out fast as he wanted us to, anything that he thought was work like that I might need, he packed in boxes and just mailed to ourselves. But I asked him the other day, he's like, I don't remember. But you know, it's rightful that he doesn't remember. I mean, let's face it, it's not his stuff. It's not his stuff. It's my stuff. It is my stuff. It is my stuff. So I will find it eventually. Okay, last call. These denim shirts, last call for the. I will find them though. I had tons of them because I made all kinds of charm things for people. You found a 4x6 individual photo sleeve that I can glue into the pages. Oh, nice. Last call for the complete sewing. Last call for the complete sewing. Okay, the next book is a huge Gray's Anatomy, not in perfect mint condition by any means. It has 1,466 pages. It does have some stamp markings because it was in the library at a school. This is fabulous for any sort of spooky journal, glue book, collage book, whatever you have. It is $5 for the first mate. If you look online, you can't buy one for under $50. It's from 1970. Oh, and it even has a library pocket. 1973, I think. I don't know why they had to stamp many pages in it, but they did because it was a school book. 1973, I think. It's $5 for the first me. You know what I found? They had them at the computer store. I mean, at the like office supply store in the computer section. They had these little glue and pockets or little, let my gosh, what do you want to call it? Adhesive pockets. Leslie, you want it? It's a great book. I'm telling you. How many of you guys make Halloween style journals? These make like amazing. You can cut up all kinds of pieces in it for it. Yeah, it's cool. I've already mailed myself a couple of Grey's Anatomies because I love them. They're fabulous. Okay. Let's see what I have here. Okay, this is a really old book. I can't even tell you the title of it till I open it. It's from 1929. It is called The Sea Ventures of Britons. And so it's made in 1929, so you could use anything that they have in here as it's public domain. Has those deckled edge pages, which I love in an old book. And it's $2 to the first me. It's really cool. I think I got it because I wanted the old cover. It has just like a little seashell embossed on the front. It's a sweet book. Amy, it's always going to look on your screen. It's always going to look like you first. But when you refresh, you'll see. The last one, Jamie, was Grey's. Was it Leslie? Leslie looks first on my screen. So, but Jamie can tell you. But I have a couple more, so don't freak out. I have a couple more. I have a couple more, just in different. They're just different styles. Yeah, Leslie was the first. I just see whatever I'm going by the first me, but that's something good to know for yourself anytime you're in an auction or anytime you're at any type of a sale, is that your name will come up for you first, but when you refresh, you'll see. And girl, I have another one, so don't you even worry. Trish, is this one for you? Can I tell you, I think I collected it for me personally, because when I was going through it, I found some fabric near it that I was going to, I think, cover the spine. But yeah, 1929. It's a cool book. Yeah, and make sure you guys are in live chat too, because sometimes if you're in top chat, or what is that called? Is it called top chat or something other chat? It's called, yeah. It's called something else. It will Okay, this is the next book. It's an the Concise Oxford Dictionary. It is coming away from the spine. So whoever wanted to tea dye or coffee dye these papers, it is, it's an option. It is, I'll tell you the year, if I can find it. It's 1949, okay? This is $3 for the first me. And it has 1,519 pages. And you guys, all of your books, I will send them medium mail. So you don't have to worry. You will get them that way. That will be the least expensive way to send all of your books. Yeah, this one's really cool. The cover itself is really cool. It feels really nice. So the fact that it's come off you could just go for it and make yourself a book with it right away. But the Concise Oxford Dictionary. Amy, do you make a lot of junk journals? Are you like me? Are you a junk journaler? Are you an avid junk journaler? The cover on this, I have to tell you, was why I made it. I know I have a couple of more, or at least one more Grey's Anatomy, I think. Let me just look. I think it may be a different size, because I've collected them in every size, but I'll look. Okay. This is a sweet book called The History and Truth of Unicorns. It is just a very sweet book. on all kinds of unicorn things. It's not in it's not in perfect condition. It does have like a little bend on one side from whoever was reading it. And it is $1 for the first me. You also use dictionary pages and collage. So do I, girl. I'll look around. I know I have multiple Grey's Anatomies. Don't even think about it. I know I do. I just tried to grab a handful. You guys, it's been so emotional for me. It seems so stupid, but it's like so emotional for me. Just like it's so silly. I mean, you would think I'm like I'm parting with the Queen Silver or something. And it's just my stuff, you know? It's just so silly. Awesome, Trish. It goes to you. Yep, girls, it is all about I don't know, all about the letting go, all about the letting go. I'm trying. You girls are making it easier because my stuff's getting good homes. Okay. Let's see. I have Wildflowers of North America. It is, oh my gosh, what is the year? 1961. It'll be $2 for the first me, and it's in great condition. The pages are. I wouldn't the book cover or whatever you call it, what is this called? It's faded. This is called, you got dust cover. And it does have foxing on the first page, but the pages themselves are nice, and it has a flower at the bottom. The cover of the book itself is good. It's $2 for the first me. It has how many pages? I'll let you know. It has 278 pages. For you, Tammy. You guys, it's just been ridiculous. I think that the harder things for me to let go of is the books. Is that so ridiculous? It's like so, I don't know. So ridiculous. Okay. I have children's questions children ask. This is from 1967. It has some really cool images in it. It does have a little musty smell. The pages don't look like there's too much. I guess it looks some discoloration on the side. And it is $2 to the first me. It's cool. Look, it's got some really cool illustrations on it. The covers look really good. It does have like a little bend on one side, but you got it. You love your books. It's like so ridiculous for me, guys. It's beyond me. It's like so silly. So silly. I have a bookstore. I have a bookstore to bet. Girls, I'm right there with you. Okay. Sometimes I just, yeah. Like it's been rough. Going through my books has been rough. All your books are your babies. I'm right there with you. Okay. Wish I could tell you I'm not. If I wasn't, I wouldn't be like, and I've already mailed some books to myself. Okay. Like, let's get that clear. I have already mailed some books to myself. I've already dug deep, mailed some books to myself, and all right, this is let me see. This cute little tiny hippo book. You're my friend. I like you. I like you in person. I like that in a person. It's just a fun, whimsical book on hippos. It's $1 for the first me. It's like old though. I think I want to say it's in. Do you remember when you could buy these as like greeting cards for people? don't see the date on it. I don't know. Doesn't have a date. $1. Do you want it, Jamie? Isn't it cute? It's so cute. All right, this is the next book. The dust cover's not good, but the book's in good condition. The book is in good condition. Hippos are a favorite. Mine too. Mine too. They are totally, I have a thing for hippos. Okay, so it is from, the book itself is the book itself is fine. It looks like it has a little something on the top up here, but the dust cover is not good. Okay. It is from 1976 and it's all needlepoint designs. It's $1 for the first me. It does have a musty smell. I'm not going to lie. They've been well loved since 1960, 70, whatever it is. And it's all needlepoint bits. I love hippos too. I have a thing for hippos. I have a thing for chickens, you guys. You don't even want to know my weirdnesses. I have things for chickens. I have things for hippos. Yeah. What I would do with this book, or what I have done with books like this, is I take the pages out, make envelopes from them, or use these bits in my collage, the diagonal stripes and stuff. $1. I'm sorry, Jamie, did I not say? I'm like in my own world. I'm like thumbing through them going, why didn't I do that? Why didn't I make, like, I would cut these out and make like postcards or something with it. You want it? Okay, $1. Because you're getting all my good treasures, all my lovely treasures that I love. Okay, let's see. This is a big one. It's called Lincoln Library of Essential Information. And I don't know, and it has lots of foxing, and you can see it must have had some dust cover. And it has an inscription. And hold on, let's find the 1940. The Lincoln Library of Essential Information from 1940. Oh, look, it still has a piece of tape there. This will be $5 for the first me. This has got the pages are like very smooth. Really, definitely collage fodder. I would definitely use this for collage. You could also dye the pages. Yeah, you could dye the pages. It is got all kinds of crazy things. World history, test questions. It has all kinds of cool bits and pieces. All kinds of information on national parks. Are you going to use it for collage, Trish? I would totally. That's why I saved it. I saved it for my own collage bits. Okay. And it's heavy. It's got a ton of pages. I'll tell you. And the foxing on it, I love. Okay, let's see. It is, how many pages are in this book? 2,174. Tammy and her horses. Horse over here. Oh, Tammy, if I can find these magazines. I don't know what I did with them. They were all these really old vintage horse magazines from here. But I don't know. I was telling my partner the other day, because it had some stuff in it that I wanted to keep. And he's like, I don't know if I'm, because I asked him, I said, did you mail it to me? He goes, maybe. He doesn't know. And if I find them, I'll show them to you. And if you want some of them, I'll absolutely share with you. Okay, hang on. Okay, this is Time for Adventure. This is from 1960, I think. 1960. Not in perfect condition, but definitely great for those children's kind and book pages. $1 for the first me. And the cover alone, I mean, I would make a junk journal out of it just for the cover. I am still selling, Jean. I have found more and more boxes of things you don't even want to know. Like I could have probably done, I don't know. And know this, that I have given away stuff. Okay. I have given away stuff. I have given away stuff. I have a box that I have stuff for you. Did you get your box yet, Jean? Did you get your box? Because in your box had some extra stuff for dyes and stuff that you wanted. It goes for you, to you, Sonia. You guys, I should just run away. Is what I should do some days. Okay. I should just run away from myself. Okay. Okay. Here we go. This is something that might interest you, Miss Amy. It's Every Woman's Standard Medical Guide. Oh, look, the front cover's all men. I sent you all the flower dyes I could find that I had. I may have more. I have not, but I sent you that. So this has, do I know where those horse stamps are? I have them somewhere. I have those horse stamps somewhere around here. I may not have them right here in front of me, but I'll show them to you, Tammy. I don't have them. I'll have to do it tomorrow because I think I have any of that stuff back here. I think I have it in the front. This is 775 pages. These are totally matte, so you could dye all of them. They really cool. And this is $3 for the first me. I will look for those stamps, but not. Maybe I can do it when I get up to do. You guys, some of these I would read it out loud to you. Homemaking as a career. Why a husband may object to his wife working. The working wife and the homemaker. Talks about babies. Oh my gosh. You guys, this is so funny. This is so funny. Oh my gosh. When to introduce your baby to solid foods. It's a good book. It's a good one, Amy. You're going to love it. When you look at it, you're going to laugh. You are going to laugh. I'm not going to read what it says on out loud because you know what? It's got some racy things for that time. Yes, I do somewhere in my stuff. If he hasn't mailed it to me, and if I still have it, I'll show them to you. These horse magazines, they were crazy. I don't know where in the world he put them. I had that. I don't think he could have mailed them to me. You guys, sometimes he knows how much I love things, and he knows that I wouldn't take it normally for myself, but he would just mail it to me.
You want the horse magazines?
Yeah, do you know what we did with them? Those really old ones that were like, oh, he knew. Oh my gosh, Tammy, these are going to be for you. And find me that horse stamp set. Do you know it's in the bottom of one of those?
Not at all. I don't know that.
Okay.
I mean, I knew this, but I don't.
Okay, I'll tell you. You know that pile of stuff that you had in there, and you go, "What do you want me to do with it?" And I said, "Put it in one of these bins."
Wait, is that a joke? They were recording that you playing
Yes.
back what you just said.
It is a joke. It's a joke.
Bins.
I think it might be over there behind.
Like
okay.
every item
This is the secret life of insects. Oh my God, I guys listening to him. Oh, Tammy, he found me some horse magazines, and I'll look for the horse stamp. But where is the really, Blake? Where is the one that's old? That was like, it was like newspapers. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Old horse?
Yes. They're Western. They were all those old Western magazines, and they had newspapers. And I was like I was hoarding them. I was really hoarding them because I was going to cut them all up. Have them in a bin. Okay. He is a good man. You guys, this is $1 for the first me. This has got some really, if you're into insects and odd things, this has got some good pictures. If you're into insects and odd things. And it looks like some of the pages were already taken out. So there you go. It's $1 for the first fee. The Secret Life of Insects. He is a good man. He is, you guys. He's been so helpful. I've had my moments and I've had my breakdowns. And he's been like my rock. He's been so good. He has like, hasn't made me feel bad for my collection of stuff. Leslie, you want it? Awesome. Um, he hasn't made me feel bad for my collection of stuff. And he hasn't made me feel like, you know, some guys I think would go like, what the heck? You have like a million Orchid magazines, or you have a million Nat Geos, or you have a million Australian Geographics, or whatever I have, right? He does not say anything. He is like, he's like been good. He has been very excellent. He has been very excellent. So I cannot say anything. He's been amazing. Okay, he's been really amazing. I can't say anything. Okay, I have a couple of, oh, here, Tammy, if you want these, girl, I have Blood Horse magazines. These are from let me tell you how many I have. I have 5, okay, and they're from 1973 and 74. And I'll show you. They're super cool. If you really know a lot about horses and different things like that, these are just beautiful. Old though, as far as like, I don't even think this is around anymore. So it's all about horses. The blood great molds. And then it talks about all kinds of horse stuff. So I have 5 of them. 5 of them. And how about $3? How about $3 for all 5? How's that for the first me? And it can't be anybody but Tammy because they're for her. How about $3 for all 5 of them, Miss Tammy, if you want them? And Blake makes you want to buy. Blake makes you now. Tammy, no, I saved these for me. So when you use them, you have to let me know what you do. They're super good. I'm glad they're going to a good home. I'm glad they're going to a good home because, girl, I've had them. Tammy, I'm happy for you. I'm glad that you guys are so fun. At least, we're meeting each other where we are, and it's like we can be as weird as we want to be, but it is what it is, right? Okay, so I have a couple of hymnals. This one is from, guys, I can't help it. Please, I just can't help it. I have issues, and just go with me. This is called Lutheran Worship. It's from 1982. It has got some really nice music in it. So if anybody wanted to, I don't know if anybody makes a prayer journal, or if you want to just take them out and, put them in your own junk journal kits or whatever you have, they're really super fun. It's $5 for the first me. They are awesome, Tammy. And if I have any extra ones, I'll send them in there. I'll put them in there with it. I'm telling you, it's like when you think about this, if you're going to have 100 people come for 3 weeks, and some people stay all 3 weeks, and some weeks it's 100 new people, and they're there for 7 days or 21 days, and I would find like I never knew what would interest somebody. This is for you, Tammy. I never knew what would interest somebody. And you also want them to feel free. So if their thing is like horses, you want it to be that for them, right? You don't. And so I have the weirdest stuff. And because like I said, you can't just go around and find it, and so you never know what's going to spark somebody's creativity. So I have my hoard going on. I'm sorry, guys. It's so silly. It's so ridiculous, but it is what it is. And I can't help it. But I will tell you what's great is that a lot of people, based on, taking a class like that, really learned how to make their own recycled art, and it's fun. This is the American Heritage Dictionary, and it's from 1985. It is not in perfect condition. You can see it has some foxing and some things like that. But it is, if you've ever wanted to try and coffee dye paper, I have a book around here I made where I coffee dyed a ton, or tea dyed a ton of these pages. And this is $4 for the first me. Do I have any cow books? You know what, Christina? I probably do, but you know what I had, and I don't know where it is. And I was obsessively looking for it the other day. I have a roll of cow wallpaper, and I don't know where it is. I have like and it's vintage, and it's so cool. And I was like, "Have you seen the roll of cow wallpaper?" And he was like, "No." I mean, he wanted Trish. He was like, "No, I haven't. I have not seen the roll of vintage cow wallpaper." Girl, if I find it, I'm going through my stuff. If I find it, I'll let you know. I'm telling you. I have collections of the oddest. You want the oddest? Come to my house. Okay? Just, you want it? Come to my house. Come to my house. Come to my house. You want the odd one? Come to my house. It is what it is, and that is me. It is as bizarre as it gets. Hang on 1 second, girls. I'm digging in the bottom of this box. Here is another hymnal, the Hymnal for Worship and Celebration. It's from the 80s. And it'll be $5 for the first me. If I find it, I'll let you know. I have cow wallpaper. You guys, I have the most bizarre stuff. The fact that I have those horse magazines. I mean, come on. Who has horse magazines? Me. From the 70s. Cow wallpaper. Oh, it's my day to leave here. Okay, Dana, that is a good question. You want it, Trish? It's a good question. So we were trying for like this week, but we have to take they've never had rabies in Hawaii. So our animals were born here. So they don't have rabies shots and all that stuff. So we have to get both our dog and our cat vetted. The problem is you can only vet them 4 days before you leave. Okay. So 4 days before you leave, we haven't bought our tickets yet. So it's been a little bit of an iffy thing. We got information that our cars were finally shipped out today. So that's good. We had to return them in for a while ago. So our cars went out today. I don't know when they're going to get there, but our cars went out today. So we're hoping by the end of the month. I would like to be there way before now, but by the end of the month. You guys get my poor coffee. This is my coffee towel. It's like it's permanently coffee stained from being in everything sweats here. A glass, a cup, anything sweats. So you've got to put it on there. I'm going to show these magazines one more time for anybody that's new that came in. They're 3 for $5. If you go online, and they're all in really good condition. And if you go online right now and look for them, you'll see that they're about $8 each. I collected them for collage fodder. it's my choice, and you can just tell me. I have a list going on, but they would make really great, fun bits and additions to any sort of journal or collage you'd like to do. And they're all in really good condition. I think they're from 2015 to 2020. Yeah, they're 3 for $5. Who missed the boat? Yeah, we were planning. No, that was him. He said we were going to leave on the 15th. I was like, I don't know how the heck we're going to get out of here by then, but whatever. And I tried. I mean, I really tried, but he's, you know what? It's been a lot of things. It's been an evolution. We thought that our house sitter was going to leave before she's still there. And so we're grateful because as it went down to like 20 degrees, we needed somebody to make sure that they would, turn the heat on or whatever. So these are 3 for $5. If anybody would like to add some to their stash, they're really cool, and they all of them have at least 1 or 2 vintage pictures of a painting. You saw a Pegasus in here? Is there a Pegasus in here? I don't know, girl. I think it's just orchids. It's just orchids, or is that the name of an orchid that I don't know anything about? It's just orchids. What, this one? This one, the one I showed, has a Pegasus in it? Girl, you got me. You're gonna have me looking for horses. I don't think there was a Pegasus in here. Oh, but that one's beautiful. I think it's just orchids. I don't think I've seen anything else in here. Oh, congratulations, Dana. Oh, that's awesome. Congratulations to your nephew. 9 pounds, big baby. Oh, here it is. You were right. I was wrong. It says the Tournament of Orchids or Roses Parade, and it did have Pegasus in it. Tammy, you have an eye, girl. Tammy has an eye. She's out for horses. Tammy's out for horses. That's so awesome. Congratulations, Dana. You know what? I have one sister that is maybe 6. She may be 6 years younger than me. You want this one, Tammy? All right, I'll put it with yours. You want 3? You want 3 of those Orchid magazines? Did I already put your name on the list? They're 3 for $5. I will put that one for you, and I will put your name on the list. Okay. So you guys are gonna laugh. So my sister and I were talking. She has got. Hang on, Blake. Can you come get the dog right now, please? She's standing in my ephemera. Oh gosh, you guys! Yesterday, after I got off she's trying to walk through all my stuff.
You do not need to be there. No, that's not for you.
She's crazy, this dog. My sister was so funny. So we were talking yesterday. We were talking about our kids, and we were talking about because our oldest children will be 30 this year. And here's the next book. It's Exotic Indoor Plants. Guys, I have a thing for exotic indoor plant books too. Don't ask me why. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I'll tell you what the year is. Let me get to the 1984. Anyways, so this one is $1 for the first me. So she and I were talking yesterday, and I said, I don't think either one of us are ever going to have grandkids. And she goes, well, I have a grand dog and a grand cat. I have 2 grand dogs and 2 grand cats. And we were laughing about it. And I said, out of all of our kids, because she has 4 kids and I have birthed 3, and I have 2 bonus children with Blake. So I have 5. You would think that one of us would have one of us would get have a chance to have a baby, right? Or a grandchild. I said, I just want one. I'm not asking for a lot. Like, I probably collected this because of the green cover too, and the need that the thing that I like for exotic books. Anyway, so yeah, I don't think we're ever gonna have it. So we were like laughing. She says, "Well, I have 2 grand dogs and 2 grand cats," and I said, "Well, I guess I have a grand dog and a grand cat too, but no grandkids." You have 2 grand cats too, Jamie. This is $1 for the first me. You have 6 grand. You have 6 grandkids. Oh, I'm jealous. I am so jealous. I want to. I want one. Just one. I just want one. I'd be good with just one. I would be good with just one. What did you say, Dana? Your sister did think she would ever be a grandma. Aw. You have 3 and 2 on the way. I'm jealous, you guys. I want some grandchildren. Okay, last call for the exotic plant book. That's okay. It's like whatever, you guys. It's like one of those things. I just gotta like go with it. One set of twins. I'm so excited for you, Jean. Hopefully, when I get into a good place, I'll be in a good place where I could actually sew something or send, for plot and twist. I'm just not, you guys. I'm almost done with my journal, though, Jean. I'm almost done with one. I've got to work on the other one tomorrow night. I'm almost done with my journal. Here, I'll show it to you guys. This is going to go to the Defy auction. And the Defy auction for December is journals. And I never sell journals. Ever, ever, ever. I never sell. I don't. I make journals for myself. I make them in class. That kind of thing. But I don't ever. I never put my journaling stuff out there because mine's a little weird. No, you guys have to. You get to know me. You'll know mine's a little weird. So here's my journal. So last call for the exotic plant. So this is going to go for Defy auction. So this is made this journal. I don't know what you guys when I made the book thing itself, but I've been adding all of my. If you guys have ever watched me on YouTube, you'll see some of my weird bits and pieces and collage work and different things. So this is what I'm sending to the Defy auction for December. And I've been adding the past couple of days. I've been adding embellishments and this little charms and making things and made some eyeballs and put some cut tags in here that I had and just some ephemera, like some of my handmade things. If you ever watch me on YouTube, you'll see some of these things are made in those lives and just some little journaling charms. And if you ever follow me, you'll see I make lips and eyes and like like a lip embellishment. And give her to Seisha. The dog wants to crawl on my lap, you guys. So this is what I mean by like dyeing those pages. If you look in here, I'll show you. Some of them in here is dyed. I know I have a coffee or tea dyed dictionary pages in here. Yes, here's a thesaurus. And like, listen to them. They make like a really nice sound. So this is mine for the Defy auction. So if you guys are heading over there, you gotta put the link for Care's channel. You got to join Care Heart's channel. It's the second Saturday in December. and it's going to be all about journals. So if you guys want to go and add a journal to your stash, yeah, see, here's another one of those. See, it's like it makes those, it's those thin pages. They tea dye beautifully, and they make such a nice noise. Guys, this journal's so old. I made it when I was teaching a class, and it's been in my stash. So I just started adding bits and pieces for the auction. And I signed it on the back because I don't know who was here the other day. Said, did you sign it? And I did. And it has all kinds of weird little bits. And if you know me and what I make, see, look, the exotic plant book is in here. The exotic plant book is in here. Okay. All my favorite bits and pieces and things I collect. Calendars. It has some recipes. See, look, remember I told you I had that knitting book thing? Well, this was like this must have been a car part book, an electrician's book. I love those kind of things, you guys. I just love them. And old atlases. And so if you guys go on over there and join Kira's channel in December, it will be the second Saturday in December from noon till they quit will be the Defy auction. And this will be in there. See, it has my eyeball paperclip embellishments. It has my foreign language book pages. I even put a little bookmark from here, a wooden one made from, I think it's koa wood. But it has all my favorite bits and pieces that I like to make journals with. And it definitely probably isn't, it's not a beautiful journal. It's just a funky journal. And I just added some painted pockets I made, and you can put them wherever you want. See, another eyeball. We've got to have some eyeballs in here. I haven't done any legs. I've got to look and see if I can find some legs. If I can find some legs, I'll make some legs and put them in there too. And for those of you that have ever watched me make things, you get it. And then my favorite one is the turkey and high heels. Okay, the turkey and high heels. She's my favorite embellishment, the turkey and high heels. And then I'm going to add a package of all kinds of, just like these are. I might add these in there. Some paperclip embellishments I've made out of magazines, and just some bits and pieces of stuff that I make. And so, yep, that's it, you guys. That's my. Oh, and see, yesterday I made the little admit one ticket, and look, my hottie, he drew a honu on it and some hibiscus. So that'll be a paperclip embellishment too. So you guys make sure you check out whenever it's the second Saturday in December, and a lot of people have donated. So not just me, but just because I never sell my journals or I make them in class, with whoever, or I use them. You guys have seen the ones that I write in and draw in and all that kind of stuff. So that's mine. All right, so I'm going to get out my wallpaper books. I do. Oh, wait. Okay. I have one, and Amy, if I find another one, I know I have another one. I just don't know where it is. If you want this one, this is the Gray's Pocket Anatomy. The cool thing about it is the pictures are all in color. I know I have another big one, but I just don't know where it is right now. I thought it was in this pile, but it isn't. So if Amy would like this one, nobody else bid on it but Amy, it's $3. So you can just tell me, Amy, if you want it. Oh, thanks, Shelly. Thanks, you guys. I just wanted you to see, because today's your daughter-in-law called FaceTime because my youngest got her phone and started hollering for grandma. Oh my gosh. Jean, you mean your little, he's little, right? What's his name? The little one? This is Gray for Amy. Amy, it's for you, girl. And you know what? If I find, Amy, send me all your information. And when I go through because I still, guys, I'm kind of a little embarrassed to say, but I still have some books outside in my garage in my tubs. I will, if I find a really big one, I'll message you. Okay. And then you can have your first choice to take it or not. All right. So give me a second. I'm going to clean off my space for some wallpaper books. So, give me a second, guys. I I have a pile of mess over here. Hey, babe, can you help me?
Sure.
Will you come move this box of books? Move the box of sold books out of the way. And then can you move my I'm sorry, I've made like such a mess.
What do you need me to do?
I want you to move.
This stuff can all go. Okay.
You can just
Okay.
take that and then just push this over.
Just out of the way.
Yeah, that's just out of the way. Or you could put a lid. You know what? You could put a lid on it and then
He's still good.
yeah, those are so good. You could put a lid on it and put pile my wallpaper books up on it. And you may have to raise my thing a minute. Okay, before I jump into wallpaper,
Move any of this stuff?
I'm still doing
Is that
I'm gonna
okay?
still show
Is that
these.
here? You can kind of...
Here, you can take all these away. That one right over there goes to Tammy. Put this back on that book. Put that on the shelf over there.
These
Just
move out of the way.
yeah, move those out of the way. I'm sorry, you guys. You guys are getting my whole 411, like even more stuff than you ever wanted to know. So I have a lot of wallpaper books. The wallpaper books are all $30. They will cost to ship them to you between $14 and $17 per book. Why? Because that's just what the post office charges. So when you buy a book, you're paying $30, and then I will let you know what the postage is based on. No, I haven't even done those yet. Based on what it is. You know what? I don't have to do. I can do those another day. Just put those with my stuff over there, because that's just like, you guys. He's being so sweet. He's being so sweet and helping me. I'm gonna put this in this. This has a Pegasus in it, so Tammy wants this one for sure with her other two. So I just want to put it in a. I want to put it in a thing. Just don't want to. Thank you guys for loving up my books and giving my books a good home. I really appreciate it. So tomorrow I'm gonna do a. Tomorrow will be just random, because I have made packs and packs of just like random stuff that I have that I've used for art. I'm gonna move this. No, you can move all. You can move it all. You can just push it.
Kind of get in the way.
Just don't put it where I can't find it. That's the only thing.
Move it like to the.
That's
like
awesome.
this, like-
Thank you. You can move that too. So it'll be. I'm just gonna number them because it's just too much to figure out. Like, I'll tell you all about them and I'll flip through them, but I'm just gonna number them. And then, will you put this in my not sold books? That book right there.
This book.
Yeah, because I made a pile. Okay, so the first book is, we're going to call it book number 1. It is, babe, is there any way you can tell me how big these are?
Yeah, we can get a tape measure.
Where's your tape measure?
Okay.
Okay, so this is
And
book
make
number
this
1. It has, and I'll tell you, it's by Barbara Becker is the designer. It has 92 pages in it. Oh my gosh, you guys. And I'm going to flip through it. You guys, I have a lot of them. Because when you teach classes, you need a lot of wallpaper. Okay, hold on. I'm so sorry. Okay, let me get out of here. This is a Barbara Becker book. Let me see if I can. It's much, babe, can you even roll it up higher? Or is that the highest it goes? Oh, roll it up higher because you can't even really see. Well, I rent Blake out. He's such, you guys, you have no idea. We're each other's second time around. Hey, we both feel really lucky that we have each other. I feel more lucky than he does, I think.
Is that better?
Yeah, much better. Okay, so here we go. This is Barbara Becker. It's called Moana Exotic Paradise.
Ooh, that's cool.
Oh my God, it is. Oh my God, and the feel of it too. All right, so this is $30 for the first me.
All right.
This one's like a white texture. I don't know if you can really see it. He's awesome.
What else did you want? Tape measures.
Yeah, tape measure if you can. This one's got some those same grasses in metallic, and then has a smaller sort of sparkly paper, a grass-like paper. I don't know how well you guys can see that. Tried to light the best I can, but Did somebody already claim this and I'm like, did I even pay attention? What? What did I miss? You refreshed and it must have been me. Oh, I don't know, you guys. I'm trying to read, but I can't see. This one's got a real, I mean, it's whites and beiges, textured pages. This one has like an amazing sparkly page. This would make like stellar cards. Here we go, getting into the color. This one's feathers. The pages, you know, some wallpaper is really thick and heavy. This one isn't. Lots of texture. These are all textured. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, this one's really pretty. I even cut these out and use these for my own stuff.
Let me get under here for just a second.
Hang on, he's trying to measure it for me.
It's 18 by 16 and a half.
It's 18 by 16 and a half. So if any of you guys resell, these are great wallpaper packs. I mean, they make a lot of wallpaper packs. This one looks like it's more natural. It's got, although it does have some sparkles. Oh, the feathers are really cool. Look at that. This one's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like I could even like this one. It has like a feeling, like almost like a suede feeling.
Just snap them right here as you're
I am.
done.
Ooh, this one's got a raised sort of southwest feel. And I guess we're heading toward that. It's a southwest feel with some sparkle. Shauna, you want this one? This one's a really good one. And if you look in the back, as you get in the back, there's some reds and some whites. It's a good book. You got a great book. Congratulations. Sometimes I'm glad I really didn't look at these too closely because I would be like, I can't let that go. You guys, so ridiculous. So you'll only be charged for the postage, whatever it is, but they range between $14 and $17 each. Not up to me. Okay, give me another one.
I don't know if
Let me do this one.
This one's small. I think.
Yeah, give me this one right here. This one's like big.
Okay.
Can you tell me will you measure it? Tell me how big it is.
18
This
by
is
18.
called Pelican, and it is 18 by what? 18?
Here, I'll show you. I think
18 by 18?
It looks like it. Here, shut it for a second. Well, 18 by 18, yes.
It's 18 by 18. Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, look at this. This is like looks like it's sort of like faded denim or faux finished, you know? I love that. Oh, you guys, I'm glad I didn't really look at these so closely. This is got some geometric designs on it, and it's on like beige on white or beige on cream. This looks like a screen pattern. These are geometric. And more of that sort of faux finished faded look. And this is that too. This looks so cool. Oh, wow. And look, it's got the pinks. I don't know if you can see it. It's got some really pinks and a similar sort of tone in the weave that looks like it's screen. And then more, I don't know what you want to call this. Let's see what they call it. They call it gravure. You want this one, Shauna? This one's great too. And look at the pages back here. Let's just flip really quick and see. We got some crackle finishes back here. All kinds of crackle finish. Looks like a wallpaper in the style of more faux finish. It's nice though. Really nice. All right, watch out. Let me just, whoa, yeah. So tomorrow I'll just do random, and I'm not going to be on forever. I'm just trying to balance it with how I've been feeling. This sinus thing has like kicked me in the butt. You know, it's like, oh, I can't even tell you. It's like, I am taking lots of vitamins and lots of whatever else I can take, vitamins and yeah. But today the trade wind started blowing, so I'm hoping that whatever the volcano's going off, it'll stop. Okay, this one's called Bainbridge, and I think it's similar in size. This looks more like I don't know if you can kind of see it, like a very muted stencil. This is some gold, but not gold as in shiny, just gold and black or gray tones. It's got more of that muted stencil look. You want this one, Amy? Here, I'll tell you how many pages are in it. Let me just flip back. There's 81, no, more than 81, 84 pages in it. And you will get some florals and some more those muted, beautiful patterns. Guys, thanks for giving my stuff a good home. It gets a little overwhelming. So just so you get an idea, but the rest of it can be a surprise for you. It's a beautiful book. Beautiful, beautiful book. And it has a little pocket in the front you could use. Now I've taken these pages out. These make really good when you take them apart. If you take them apart, they make really good pages for journals because they are thick. And I've made tags out of them and just put paper on the other side, Now, if you get a bunch of stuff and you go, okay, I don't want something, just let me know. You guys know I am not a person to hold things happen. Shizzle happens. I'm not a person to let go. You made a promise and you have to keep it. That's not where I'm at. Okay. I only want you to get what you want. Okay. This one's called Mixed Materials. Ooh. And wow, this looks like curtains or something. It's super cool. Oh, I love this. Oh my gosh. Glad I didn't really look at it that well. I'm glad I didn't. It's big. I think it's 18 by 18 as they mostly all are. But I'm glad I didn't really look at all these because some of them I'd be like, I need this. I need to keep this. You guys, if I wasn't moving, I wouldn't let go of any of this. If I could just pack things up in a truck and drive my stuff down the road. What did you say, Tammy? I didn't hear what you say. Do you use wallpapers, book covers? You can. I mean, I have. I would sew, depending upon how thick it is. Some of them are really thick, and you can use it without any sort of, you guys, what is the word? Stabilizer. But if you want them to be really firm, you definitely, some of them, not every wallpaper is the same. You could, I have made book covers for them. I've made somewhere around here. I found one the other day. I painted one of them. I painted the wallpaper. I painted a painty paper kind of thing on top of it, jelly printed on it, and then I made them into books. Yeah, you can cut them down. You would never want them this big. I mean, but the other thing is too, you can also glue it to a file folder or something thicker, something more rigid. This one looks like a tree. Isn't that cool? Looks like some sort of cork pattern. If I find the one that I painted, hey Blake, where is that wallpaper That wallpaper journal I made that I painted on the front of, you found the other day? You want this one, Trish? This one's excellent. Look at that. Woo! But I'll tell you how many.
Wallpaper journal.
Remember the one that you were going, what's that? And I go, that's a wallpaper journal I made. It was little. It was only like this big. It was like, it looked like I painted on it and then I folded it over. I had some papers in it. This has 60 pages in it. It's a great one. Mixed materials. The back, here, I'll give you another flip so you can see. Some of it looks like cement, like bricks. It's great. And it has a really nice feel. Look at that one. Woo! I like that. Like, I love that. Guys, the hard part is that, like when you see it in a book like this and you really like it, you go, oh, I need that. That's me. This is like, anyway. Trish book 4. Okay. You guys only get what you want. Like, I think we were just Blake and I were just talking about it for ourselves. Was like, if we were just living anywhere else, we would just pack this stuff in a truck and move it to our house, right? Wouldn't even be. This one's called Paris 460, I think. No, it's called Studio 460 Paris .017. And the left side of the book has a big, huge Eiffel Tower. This one has a piece of vellum in it as well. And it wouldn't be something we'd be letting go of. We would just take it to our house. We would just put it in a truck and move it, right? It's just been the whole idea of just letting it all go in this way is, it's good, but it's also like, it's not something you normally would do when you move, right? Oh, this has some really cool writing. Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it. It looks like, and so does this page too. Dee Dee, you want number 5? It's a great one. And I'll tell you how many pages are in it. Oh, and it has some nice florals in it. Let's see. Has 64 pages. Now, you guys, if you guys want, especially, and it has some Eiffel Tower ones in. Good book. Nice book. Beautiful. You're going to love it. I love it. Ooh, look, it's like a stamp, like a postage stamp. What I was going to tell you is, if you guys want to know how to take them apart, I will get Blake to do a video. I'll put it on my channel, how to take apart a wallpaper book. We have mastered it. We have mastered it over the years, just because, like if I'm going to have people come for a class, they don't use a whole wallpaper book. I usually just I open it, take out pages, cut it up. You know what I mean? So, but like I mentioned before, you got to catch when you get it. You got to get it when you can. And you got to get it when you can. This is similar to one that you got last week, Sonia, called Risky Business. This is Risky Business 2. So I will put a video up. I'll have him do. In fact, I don't know if we have any big enough. Once they get over a certain size, you have to take them apart. But if we have one big enough that we aren't going to sell whole, because once they get over a certain size, the postage goes crazy. I will do a video, have him do a video. I'll video him taking it apart, so you guys can see how to take it apart so that you salvage the most out of your book, right? If you're going to take them apart, obviously you can do what you want to with it. This one's definitely more modern. I love it. If I can find the journal that I made with some wallpaper, I'll show it to you guys. It's just super simple. And I think the one that I kept, I painted on the paper, painted on the wallpaper, and then I just folded it over. Like I think I did it the length of a piece, whatever size the piece was that I had. And oh, these look like Gibson. She looks like a Gibson girl, right? And here are the lips. And more Gibson girl. If you buy more than one, does it help with shipping? You guys, shipping is what it is. I mean, I can pack them together. And, it just depends upon the size. Like, I think Lori bought 2 of them last week. Lori, Paint Girly. And when I put them together, they were, instead of being, I don't know what the shipping was before, but when we packed 2 of them together, it was like $24 to ship 2 together. I can't tell you because I don't know until you actually have a whole bunch of them. I can't know. I don't know. But I'm just saying to you, say you get a couple and you go, oh, I only want one because I don't want to pay for the shipping. That's okay too. I mean, I'm not, guys, I get it. I totally get it. I'm just giving you the guesstimation price of buying a singular book. If like Lori's probably were $17 separate, but we packed 2 of them together. It was $24. I love this. No, I'm sorry you're not getting to see all of it. Each book is kind of different, so it's like hard to tell. And I'm on a table, so let's see if I can get it over here a little bit more. Sorry, you guys. Hopefully, in my new setup, when I show things, you'll be able to get the whole for one. Ooh, look at that one. Whew, love it. And so I can't tell you until I sit down, and I know you have like a pile of them in the other room, Sonia, and I know he's like gone over and looked at like all kinds of shipping options. He's like weighed them and or figuring out the boxes or whatever. So you want this one, Shelley? Okay. It's a beautiful book. And it has a lot more pages in it. It has, let's see how many pages total. Looks like 70. I don't know, you guys. 82. Congratulations. This is a really nice one. Oh. And this is not dirty, you guys. That's the cover. It is what it's like on the cover. That's part of the graphics. That really sounds scary. What sounds scary? What did I miss? What sounds scary? What? Doing the wallpaper books or? Hey, Laura, what sounds? What sounds scary, Sonia? No, I mean he's really good at the shipping thing. He used to in his many incarnations, because when you live in Hawaii, you have to do multiple jobs, maybe even jobs you would never have considered doing. He used to work logistics for a company, and he can ship things really, he packs things well. Like, he ships and packs well, so we do well together. This one is called Dimensions and Color, and these are white, but they all have a texture. I don't know if you can see it. They're all white and off-white. They all have a texture. He's probably in the other room looking for that silly journal. Having him specifically look at different options for my shipping. No, it's for everybody. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's for the cheapest way. I mean, it's not you personally. It's everyone. We're doing it for ourselves too. So don't think it's just you. It's not. It's just that if you're, hey Deb, if you're shipping a lot of things, in which we are shipping a lot of things, not just to you guys, to ourselves. It's just you want to have the least expensive way to ship it, right? Sometimes it's USPS from here, and sometimes it's UPS from here. So it's not like looking at you specifically. It's just saying, okay, if you have 5 books, is it more cost effective for me to ship it in one box, or is it more cost effective for me to break it up and ship it in 2 or 3? Or I mean, you guys, we do that with everything. Are you kidding? I sit down and I go, okay, if it's less expensive, if you bought a bunch of books, if it's less expensive for me to ship all those books media mail, and then the 5 other things you bought, ship it differently, I'm going to do that. I'm going to figure out the cheapest possible way. That's my nature, you guys. I recycle. Okay, come on. I recycle. You guys, I make art from like recycling. Come on. You know, I'm like, no, I'm definitely, oh, I love this. I love this. And the cool thing about this book is the page in between, the back is like, got a really nice mat. Yes, no, I'm like all about that. I am not, no, it's not you specifically, it's anybody. I love this one. It's anybody. It's myself. Are you kidding? What did he ship for us? I told you guys he was shipping. We sat down and we go, how much is it going to cost to ship our KitchenAid? We looked at all the things that we use on a regular basis. How much is it going to cost to ship the KitchenAid? How much is it going to cost to how much is it going to cost to ship a KitchenAid? How much is it going to cost to ship my expensive blender? You guys name the expensive blender that everybody has, that I've had for like a million years. And it costs like $300. My head can't think of the name of it. How much is it going to cost to replace it? So if I'm going to replace my $300 blender and I'm going to replace my $200 or $300 KitchenAid, how much is it going to cost? Vitamix. Exactly, Trish. So like we sat down and it cost us like $150 to ship this big box. It was 75 pounds, right? And yes, it was like 75 pounds and it cost $150 to ship it. But what was inside of it would have cost me so much more to replace, right? So that's kind of how we're doing it. Like we look at all of it, you know, art supplies included. Like we look at all of it and we go, how much is it going to cost us to replace it? How much is it going to cost us to ship it? I mean, that's how we've had to do it because it just is from here. I mean, it's not the same. You don't have a Vitamix, you use Bullet. I've had a Vitamix for a long time. I've had a Vitamix for a long time. And it's like one thing, like my 15-year-old makes smoothies every day. You know? My 15-year-old makes smoothies every day. I use that KitchenAid. I mean, I haven't because I packed it and shipped it to myself, but I would say I use it at least 3 times a week. You know, I think I use it at least 3 times a week. Okay, so this was book number what? Jamie, I'm sorry. And it has 66 pages. I don't know what it, and it's still available. Oh. This was called Dimensions and Color. Okay, let me move it. Let me grab the next one. So, I mean, it's not you personally, Sonia. It's like the deal here. It's like, you know, it's just one of those things. It's just like one of those things. This is a Candace Olsen book. Okay, this is not, it's the pattern on the book. It's not this whatever grungy book. Let me move this stuff over. This is my... Deb, what are you saying you want? I'm sorry, you wanted that last wallpaper book that I had? Okay, you guys have to wait for Jamie to put anything in the go, but I don't know what you were talking about for yourself. the wallpaper books are $30 plus. Deborah wants number 7. Was that number? Which one is number 7? You have to tell me number 7. I wasn't paying attention. Is this book number 7 or is the one before it book number 7? The last one? Okay. This is number 8. Okay. You guys, I'm sorry. I'm in my own light. So Deb, the book's $30 plus whatever the shipping is, and obviously we'll try to get whatever. We'll try to get the lowest shipping possible. They're ranging between $14 and $15 a book to ship. That's just what the postage is. So, all right. Deb wanted the dimensions one. I got that. Dimensions and color was the last one. This is number 8. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm not chatting. I'm not like paying attention. Dee Dee, you want this one? This is who said the one I'm showing is number 8. Dee Dee for number 8. Okay, Dee Dee, I'll just give you a really quick flip through. It's a nice book, and then you'll be surprised. It's excellent, though. I love her. I like Candace Olsen. Okay, let me put Dee Dee on this. Guys, I'm having my own moment today. Did you just make sure that I have, if you want me to ship this one directly to you, because I know I put that other small package into Jamie's thing, just let me know, okay? All right, let me see. Guys, I got plenty more. Don't be freaking out. I got some wallpaper. Okay, this is another Candace Olsen. And these are not as big as those other ones. These are about, let's figure this out. This is about, the other Candace Olsen. This is about 13 by, I'm guessing, 13 by 16. And that was what the other one was too. And this is wallpaper book number 8. Tammy, I don't know if I do, because I'm telling you, he just brought me all of the books that I had. Not all of them. I have a shelf full of them. But I can look in just a minute. I can have him. He's probably looking for my wallpaper journal, you guys. Oh, you couldn't find it? Hey, will you come here and move these wallpaper books, babe? Need some help here. This is wallpaper book number 9. Oh, you want it, Shauna? Okay, cool. It's a cool book. Candace Olsen does make really good wallpaper. Because some of this I'm like, I wished I'd kept, but I just gotta let it go. If I think about everything I wish I kept, I would never have let go anything.
All right, what are we doing?
These, just make sure that all of these are gone. These are sold. All of these are, and this one too. And I just need
selling them all?
I just need you to do me a favor though. Can you bring the other ones in here? And then, yeah, all these are gone. Just have to put them somewhere because I'll end up knocking them over. And then, do you know if we have another Paris one? I don't know what we have in there because I don't know.
I will have everything possible for you. This one's a little smaller. It's
Okay, cool. Okay, hold on.
Try something smaller.
No, I have been doing, some of them are not as big as the other ones. This one is about, I think, 18 by 18. This is called, you guys, I didn't even look at it. It's called Simple Space by Beacon House. This is wallpaper book number 10. Wallpaper book number 10. You can put the dog on the chair behind me. If you put her, yes, just put her in the chair behind me and then she'll stop jumping on things. Just put her, she can sit behind me. This is wallpaper book number 10. There you go. Lay down, pup. Guys, we rescued this little dog and she has separation anxiety. Do any of you guys have dogs like that have separation anxiety? I'm sorry you can't see the whole thing. It's much bigger than the camera space. I'm going to turn on the other light, the light there. That might be good. Yes, we have like the dog that has like, she's like, I don't know. I've never had a dog like her. Like she has to be on you. and specifically on me, and which is so ridiculous because yours does the same thing. It's so frustrating though. Will you turn on that light too? That'd be great. Oh, I love this. Yeah, do that. I think there's some other ones. Look right there. Is there some other ones under there?
I'll get them all.
You guys, if you saw my mess, you'd be like, oh my God. Because we took all the furniture out of our house. It's sitting. Some of it we gave away to friends. But we have this big, huge couch that I think he's just going to, I don't even know if you're even going to put it out. You're just going to take it to the dump. It's a nice couch, but it's huge and it wouldn't fit in most people's space. And we've offered it to some people. This one's got some really beautiful, I don't know if you can see the patterns on them very well, but they're really beautiful. Very subtle. This one's like light blue. This one's light purple. Yours does it too. I'm so sorry. This dog, she's like too much. She just is too much. She does not let you out of her sight. She does not let you out of her sight. She is a trip. She's a trip of a dog. We love her very much, but wow, like, so the other day after I finished dreaming when we were crafting, when I was crafting with everybody, I had a cup of coffee. I had a soda, and I had a salt drink because I drink electrolyte drinks. They're like salt ones. Anyway, I couldn't find the dog. I was like, where is the dog? Where's the dog? And because we had the doors open, and I was like, oh, because she's blind too. That's the other thing. Night, Trish. We love you, girl. All right, so then leave that alone. So she's blind on top of it. So we were like, oh my gosh, like, where is she? What is she? She was on top of my desk. Okay. With that journal and all the stuff around it. Love you, Trish. See you later. With all that stuff around it. And she was drinking my coffee. But meanwhile, I had 2 other drinks there. I'm just lucky that I'm just lucky that she didn't knock over all my drinks onto the journal. Tammy, I was really lucky. I worked with a really wonderful interior designer here, and I have done some work with her, and we sort of barter, so she gave me all kinds of things in exchange for some work I did for her, because I can't really get anything here. So if I wanted to get like patterned paper and not have to pay like, $20 a pack or whatever, or if I wanted something different, I'd have to order it. So I was really lucky. I worked with her for the last several years. Yes, I know they're really priced high on eBay. I really know that. I'm not in the wallpaper book selling business, you guys. I'm only in the recycled craft supply business for myself. Is this number 10? Jamie, is this one 10? You want this one? It's a really nice book, and it's quite big, and it is, let me see. This one has 171 pages. So it's a really nice big book. It's awesome. So no, I'm not in the wallpaper business or I am just in the don't want things to end up in a landfill kind of business. Like if I can use it, like my partner kind of laughs and he makes fun of me a little bit. He says that, in the end, when there's nothing left, he's gonna like, there'll just be like paper dust and fabric dust, and I'll just mix it with some acrylic medium and make art, so he makes fun of me like that, but you know what? I get it. It's just, I think it's either in your blood or it isn't. But I personally, this sounds kind of weird, but I kind of see everything as an art supply. Everything, like literally everything is an art supply. So that's why I have a hard time letting go of things. Hey, babe, could you do me a favor?
Sure.
Could you give me one of those cloths? One of those microfiber.
Get a little cleaner cloth.
Yeah, microfiber cloth.
It's right here.
I have one, but I don't know what I did with it. This one is called Industrial Interiors. So I don't know where you'd get them. Just get involved with some sort of, just find some, just find an interior designer that you can work with. I love this.
A lot of texture. Cool.
This one is like got a ton of texture. I don't know if you can see it. So that's how I did it. That's pretty much how you have to do anything when you live on an island. You have to get to know somebody who has something you want, or if like for a long time I made gold and silver jewelry, but living here I can't get any materials like that. I'd have to order them all. Now it's much easier now, but 12 years ago it wasn't. Oh, that one looks beautiful. These are much thicker. These are a thicker paper. So I went to a guy that made plumbing, that did plumbing flashing, roof flashings, and I would buy scrap copper from him, and I made lots of work in copper. And then I would go to a plumbing supply store and I would buy any sort of thing I needed from there. Because you want number 11 too, Dee Dee? This one's a nice one. It is really beautiful. This, I don't know what you're going to make with it, but girl, this has so much rich texture and the color is beautiful. It is really, yeah. So that's how I got involved in doing it, is because, I can't just go get something. I can't just go down to whatever and buy it. It just isn't possible here. So a lot of times for me, that's how it would happen. It wasn't like I sat down and go, I'm gonna usurp every Orchid magazine I can find. I mean, that just didn't happen. That's not what it is. It's just really about living on an island, having limited resources, wanting to make the most I can out of what I can find. And that's how I came to Wallpaper Books. I came to Wallpaper Books because I was working with her, and she was like, I was helping her do some accounting and some different stuff and some billing. This one's called Coastal Waters Volume 1. Oh, this is all murals. Ooh, look at that. Nautical mural. Well, I guess not all, but some. Anyway, so she had all these fabric sample books and all these wallpaper books, and she had them in a closet where all her receipts were, and they were floor to ceiling. And I said, what are you doing? Well, and she got a new shipment, and I said, what are you going to do with all these? And she goes, oh, I just take them to the dump. And I was like, are you kidding? And she's like, no. She goes, if you want some, take some. And then I was like, I don't even know. At that point, I was like, I don't even know if I want any. This was years and years ago. And then when I started teaching and having the volume of students I had, I mean, I could take one and use one for me or two for me, but I couldn't possibly use the number that she went through in a year. So wait, you said what? My mom was like, but you held on to it after the passos. Aww. I think that's awesome, Sonia. This is number 12. You want number 12, Dee Dee? So anyway, that's how I got to them. Look at this. The words are like so cool. So that's how I got to it. It wasn't like I sat around and going, oh, let me just go find some wallpaper. This one has 174 pages. Oh, that would be great. Stick it in this. Yeah, stick it in the sink. That's awesome. Thank you. He's asking me if he can thaw out something for dinner. If he can thaw out something for dinner, which I'm grateful for. So that's how it came. So, then I just started using it in my own work. I mean, think about it. I mean, I don't know what you're going to do with it, Dee Dee. I mean, if you're going to cut them up and resell them as wallpaper packs, I mean, I think it's great, But I mean, I do have some. I have saved a few packs of wallpaper that I've already cut up for myself, but not much. But I've made some really cool things out of them. I've sewed them together. I've made, You're going to have to fight over him. I know he's like super. You guys, I'm going to cook the dinner. He was just asking me if he could thaw it out. He can cook pizza. Okay, he can make really good pizza. He makes a decent breakfast. You know, makes really good pizza. He makes great sandwiches. We just don't eat bread anymore. But he makes them for our daughters. This is called Sparkle by Beth James. So he's just asking me because we had discussed, you guys were trying to eat everything out of our fridge, in our freezer, you know? And so we've been just like buying minimal, trying to eat. That's how I got this wonderful rash, was eating all of the wheat products that we had. And I had this similar book last week. I know somebody bought one. This is a different one. See, sometimes I guess I had two, didn't even know it. I don't know if it's the exact same one as last week, but it's similar. And so he was asking me, we had discussed that we had shrimp in the freezer and I had broccoli, and he said, could he thaw it out? He is awesome though. I have to tell you, he's pretty awesome. I feel like my first go around wasn't so good. I'm not going to lie. My first go around was not so good. My first go around was, yeah, it wasn't terrible, but it was just like, it wasn't great. My second go around has been awesome. He's been the best friend I've ever had. Do you want this one, Deb? It's been the best friend I've ever had. He gets me, he deals with my collecting stuff. Deb, make sure I have all your info, okay? Send it to me at craftingmamasinfo@gmail. Can you hand me that one? No, so it's been great. I think we both celebrate each other and celebrate the fact that, you know, he gets me, I get him, you know. This is called Dwell Studio. I like these papers too. So that's how I came to wallpaper, you guys. It wasn't because I wanted to be like this wallpaper, whatever. It was, you live on an island, out of necessity, you find what you need to make your work for a long, and you do it, or you supply it. So yeah, for a while I was making recycled glass stuff, which is really cool. We made together, Blake and I together, we made all kinds of slumped glass. And we got them all from bottles that they were throwing in our landfill. So he would scour on the way to work, on the way to school. We drop our daughter off at school, and one of the main sort of like dumping stations or junctions or whatever they're called, recycling stations there. He'd be over there climbing in the dumpster, getting out some blue bottles. And then we'd cut them and fuse them, and yeah. What was the last one? Deb, you want this one too? Okay. All right. Now, you guys, I do ask that when I invoice you, please pay me right away, because I'm not going to be here long enough to hang out. So if that is an issue with you, you need to communicate with me, because we may only be here another 10 days. So hopefully I'll have everybody invoiced by Monday for everything. And this was number 14. And so hopefully I'll have everybody invoiced by Monday. And then, yeah. You want to hand me that one? This one's called National Geographic Kids. And now, if you bought wallpaper tonight, I can totally invoice you for that, because we have a matrix for that. But when you buy all the other stuff, it just takes me a day or so to figure out the boxes and containers. So now I think I invoiced you. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's only in my head. I think I invoiced you for the wallpaper, and I think you bought 5 wallpaper books. I think, and I think Blake figured out a way so that it would be like $10 a book to ship. Does that make sense? So I mean, and I think you figured out. I think that's what it was. Instead of like 17 individually or whatever, I think he boxed it and figured it all out and found. Deb, you email it to me, and Jamie will put it in there. No, I mean that's what I'm saying to you. Like he went on and he found this company, a different company that ships through UPS here, like United Parcel Service, instead of.
It's no hard promises, but really the shipping on those has been getting down to the ones that I was getting there are around $12 per book.
So he's thinking that
$12
it says when you buy multiple books, when he ships them together, they've been getting down to about $12 per book. But we won't know until we measure it, till he boxes it. You know, it's like
where it's going.
and where it's going. It also depends upon where it's going as well, right? Because Sonia, I think I did, girl. If I did, maybe I didn't send it because you have to understand something about me. I am like trying to do with it, but. Hang on a second. I had scissors. You put them here. Hold on. Here's a pair right here. So I mean, obviously, I don't want you guys. I mean, you guys are paying for shipping for your stuff. I'm not. You know, it's from the post office, not me. You know.
We do not add anything.
We don't add anything to it. Sonia, I don't know.
Not even a shipping packing thing.
No, we don't add anything to it. I think he might have. I don't know if I may have not invoiced you, but I remember typing it, so I might have not sent it, Sonia. You know, like please, you know, like don't. You guys, I'm doing my best. I haven't been feeling so great, but I try to do it as he like sent it to me, as he gave it to me, because we're trying to work as a team. Normally, this wouldn't be something that you would. Normally, this wouldn't be. Yes, Sonia, he did. I did, and I sent it to you. But I must have just done it like a few minutes, like earlier today, because he sent it to me. So for your 5 wallpaper books, it was $52.68 to ship total. So that would make them about $10.50 a book. Does that make sense?
Yours was the biggest pack.
And yours was the biggest pack.
That might have gotten the best value.
He said that might have gotten the best value. That's what he said. Oh. No, he was like, you guys, he's doing his best. It's been a difficult, you guys, it's been a rough it's been a little bit rough. These are kind of cool. It's been a little bit rough. Not for you guys, not because you guys are getting things. It's because it's just the whole thing in general. You know, it's like, it's not a, we hope when we come out of this on the other side that the two of us are like sane.
We're going?
Did you hear him, you guys? He's like, Shauna says, thank you, Blake, you rock. So put it this way. If you bought a bunch of stuff from this particular auction today, and you bought wallpaper books from the last one, I will try to ship them all together. But he had already made Sonia's package because I was like, guys, I wasn't even sure if I was going to do any more wallpaper books. Okay, not because I don't love you guys, because I was just like overwhelmed with myself. Okay, overwhelmed with myself. This one's a whole children's Nat Geo theme. He does rock, you guys. You know what it is that he used to, when he lived in New York, I'll tell you guys a funny story. So Blake and I didn't know each other. I mean, we're obviously each other's second time around. But we were talking about our younger daughter. This is how life, you know how they always do. You guys ever like watch those things, the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon or whatever it is, you know, how people are always connected. So we were talking about our oldest or our youngest daughter. We were talking about biting. Somebody bit at school and she came home talking about it. Yeah, send me an email, Deb. And she came home talking about it. And we were talking, and I said to him, I said, you know, the only time I ever had to deal with biting, I said, was with my oldest daughter. And I said, yeah, she was bit by a boy, and I named the boy's name. And that happened to be the same name as his son. And he goes, which is not a common name. And he goes, my son was a biter. And then we both sussed out that his oldest son, bit my oldest daughter. They're exactly the same age, like a month apart. And but my ex-husband was in the park with her at that time, and his ex-wife was in the park with her son at that time that bit my daughter. And he said, and I said, yeah, it pissed my ex-husband off so bad because he said, your son bit my daughter and threw sand in her face. And she said, oh well, he's a biter. And Blake said, that's exactly what she would have said. So I'm just saying, like, that's how the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon works. Like our kids bit each other before we knew each other almost 20 years later. Here, you can put this one. This one didn't stop.
Okay.
You can
Yeah.
put that one back. Okay, give me the next one. So you guys, it's like, that's what it is. Okay. All right. This one's called Antonia Vella. And she comes with a piece of vellum in the front. She looks like she's about 18 by, is this like 12? I'm getting better.
So
She's 18 by 12.
13 all the way to the
Yeah,
bottom.
18 by 13 to the binding. I know, it's crazy, right? So, yeah, this one is really cool. Look at this. Look at this page. Yep. But so when Blake, we both lived in New York City at the same time. Obviously, if our kids are biting each other, but we didn't know each other. He worked for a high-end, he's an artist, but he worked for like a really well-known artist that sold his paintings for a lot of money. So he is very versed in shipping.
And I had to ship them.
And he had to ship them, so he knows how to ship them.
$1 million painting.
Ship $1 million painting. So he knows how to ship and pack, but he also knows how to like look for the best shipping rates. So it was good. Generally, you know, when you buy a lot of generally I like shipping stuff in flat rate boxes, but you can't ship this in a flat rate box. It's just too big. Dee Dee, you want this one? It's a nice book. She makes really beautiful wallpaper. Don't these look like paste papers? Good, nice book. And I'll tell you how many pages are in it. It is 95. So when you find that they're stuck together, because they will because of the humidity here, this is all I do. Stick one hand underneath it.
They're
And then
sturdy.
peel it back like that. Yep. Awesome. This goes to Dee Dee. This one's a nice one. So now you know if you get more than one, they're averaging about $10, between 10 and 12 a book to ship them together. This one doesn't feel. Is this one I've?
Checking, you might want to check. It's just in case.
No, it's called
It can be thin.
Coastal Calm.
Sometimes they're thin pages.
No, it is a thinner book. I mean, thinner as in they have like
The pages-
spacers. They have spacers in the pages. So, oh, look at the blues in this. And this one's like a grass, like a real grass wallpaper, like a, it doesn't say what it's called. Yeah. So I'm excited to see what you guys do with it. Cut them up. I'll make sure we make a video before we leave. Do we have one of those that we can't sell because it's like way too big to ship? Do we still have any of those left?
We have one that you cut up a little bit.
Well, can you like,
And
maybe
it's
we can make a video of you cutting up how to take a wallpaper book apart.
Yeah, I can do that. I can do that with that one. Or
Yeah. We had a really big one. I don't know where we put it.
Do you want to
remember
show
that
the
one?
really big one? I didn't even give it to you. The one.
No, 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 don't give it to me because I'm gonna. Okay, so where am I? Dee Dee, you've got number 16. And then this one is number 17. Sorry, I'm like, okay. And number 17, Shauna, you want this one? It's a nice one. It is nice. I like it a lot. It has, let's see. It looks like 62 pages in it. It's a nice one. It is really, really quite striking. Okay, let me put this one for Shauna.
Do you even want to try these? The neutrals and the white.
Let me see it. Can you just open? Can you just open it up and let me just see it? I don't know. Yeah, I'll try it. I mean, why not? What is this one? This one's number. This one's number 17. Sorry, girls. I'm trying to. Okay. All right, just hand them to me. Put this one behind. I don't know.
You don't want to do that one?
No, I want to. Like, here, hand me the neutrals and the. I actually made some art with one of these. I don't know if this one is in it because I cut them all out. This one's called Black and White, Neutral Black and White. And it has, I don't know if you can see it, these are textured pages. That one's textured. This one's textured with writing. It's like beige with white writing. I actually made a whole bunch of artwork with a similar book. Shauna, you want this one? Is this one? This was. This is wallpaper book number 18. Shauna wants wallpaper book number 18. Okay, this one's a really nice neutrals and whites. It's really quite nice. But now that you know that what the cost is around the shipping, now you know because Blake doing his due diligence. No, I'm grateful because I was like, oh, this is too much for me. Okay, this one's called Tailored. It's quite large. I want to say it's 18 by 18.
Yeah.
It is big. It's called Tailored by York. And let's see. This has like the repeat on that is beautiful. I mean, you can imagine it on a wall. So it looks like it has a landscape and then it has the matching sort of patterning in the same color. No, I'm happy. I'm grateful that he did it. You want this one, Cat? Cat's meow. She snuck in there, Cat. Hang on, Tailored. Okay. You guys are going to have to tell me what you make with your stuff. I'm excited to see. What did I do with my pen? Did I just like lost it somewhere? Oh, no, I didn't. I'll tell you how many pages are in it. Just a second, Cat. Just give me a second. Number 19. Okay. Just make sure I have all your info, okay? Make sure you email me all your stuff. All right, let me just tell you how many pages are in it. And it's quite big, so hold on. There is 60 pages in it, and I'll give you another flip through if you want to see some of the back pages. Some of these are just stunning. Look at this. Stunning, stunning, stunning. You guys will have to let me know what you do with your stuff. This is beautiful. Guys, it makes me want to wallpaper everything after I see this, but, you know, it's like one of those things. Just make sure that you guys have sent me your email address, your address, your email address, your everything, you know, like your name if it's different on YouTube, what your real name is, all that stuff, because it makes it easier. This one's called Ashford White. Oh, Tammy, thank you, girl. Thanks for hanging out with me. I will find you some more horse stuff. If I don't find it today, I'll find it tomorrow because I do have some. This has got, looks like a tree bark. I don't know if you can see it. Can you guys see it? It looks like a tree bark. It's really textured. Or like a wood grain. Like a wood grain, not tree bark, wood grain. I will look for those other, if I can find those old Western ones, I'll look for them. Isn't it funny how weird things stick in your head out of all the things you've had or collected? You know, I'm glad you guys are hanging out with me. Guys, I never thought I'd be like dealing with wallpaper, okay? I love wallpaper, but these are some really beautiful, delicate pictures. Yeah, cool images. It's funny how like the things that you've collected, horse stamps. I do have the horse stamps. I had them last week and everybody was like, Tammy needs those. You know what? They're from you know what? You can look and tell me if you want them. I don't even think they're Stampin' Up. They're from a set called Bareback. I have all the stamps of the horses, just not the sentiment. The sentiment was like something about the wind between horses' ears or something like that. And I think I only said I wanted $7 for them, so it wasn't like it was like a ton of money. So if you look at it, look up Stampin' Up, and look up this set called Bareback. And you'll see all the horse pieces. I just don't have the words. I imagine I had them, and then, you know, and somebody must have like taken it out of the, you know, because I took them to class. Yeah, they're kind of cool, the horse ones. Ooh, this one's really nice. These are like almost three-dimensional. All the flowers, lily pads, and all the different flowers, and it's white. I don't know if you can see it. This one's beige. You only have a few horse stamps. Girl, I have stuff that I don't even know, and this is a whole page of it. It is really beautiful. And it's they're you know, embossed on it. I would have never thought to have this many stamps in my life. But when you have people and you're doing, and you know, some people, all they can think past is card making, which is great. But when you're doing sort of art therapy, I mean, I love card making, but you know, some people don't have the same sort of imagination. They really want something like that says, have a nice day or whatever, right? So a lot of it is that. They are nice. So if you want those, it's all of a whole $7 for the set. Just doesn't have the words. I'll find it for you though, if I can. I just saw it today and I don't know where I put it. I saw it and I had it in a tub, and he was asking me what to do with them, and I was like, just leave all that over there. So it's probably behind me. You want them, Tammy? Okay, I'll let you know. Yeah, they're really nice, and I don't even think they've been used. So yeah, I'll find them for you though. I will. Okay, this was Ashford White's. Any takers for this one? Hey, babe. What about these two over here? You want 20? Is this one number 20? You guys, I don't even know. Okay, this is number 20. Okay, Dee Dee wants this one.
$21 or $22 to ship this one. I just checked. You might want to give them a shot at it.
Okay, but can you just lay it down? Can you just lay it down? There, see those two small ones right there? Those. Look under my kit. See that plastic kit right there?
Oh yeah,
this is
small ones.
Mm-hmm. This is number 20. I told you guys I had wallpaper books. I was not joking. There was no joking in the wallpaper book area here.
You want to try a small one? You want to try that really big one? This could be like the most spectacular one right here.
No, I want to do all these first, and then I'll do the other one. Okay? Because
Okay.
it's hard enough to see.
Yeah.
It's hard.
just
You
big-
can't
it's
really
big.
see them. You cannot really see them at all.
It is big.
Okay, this one's a smaller one. It's still the same price. It's still $30 plus whatever the shipping is. It's 12 by 12. It has I'll tell you how many pages. It has 95 pages. Okay, and these are. It's called Neutral. Your easy one-stop shopping. Neutral. It's called Neutral. Neutral.
These are cool though.
No, I have had this wallpaper book before and used it. It's much more easy to handle. It's not a heavy book. Dee Dee girl, you're gonna be getting like a ton of wallpaper books. Your house is gonna be wallpaper heaven. Oh, I love this. Look at that. That's like a Japanese garden.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's cool too.
So now that you guys know that I really don't have a wallpaper. I mean, I guess I became a wallpaper. Shauna, you want this one? Okay. I guess I became a wallpaper aficionado, not on purpose, but this is number 21. Okay. Number 21, Shauna. Not on purpose, but I guess out of, I don't know. You guys, it's the same thing with old books. It's like, I love old books. It's like, I never thought it's like when you live in a place where you can't get things. Grab that. Where's that red cloth? You had it in your hand. What did you do with it?
Yeah, what you did there.
I have like 3 or 4 more that I can find that are at my fingertips.
There's one right here. There's a blue one here.
Sorry. Thank you, babe. What's the girl doing? Is she on the phone with her friends?
Friday night.
This is book number 22, and this is called Warner Textures. And here we go. We have the textures. And they're really, oh, this one's really cool. What are you girls going to do with all your wallpaper?
That's nice.
This one is nice.
The texture's nice. Yeah, you can't quite tell as much, probably color-wise.
Oh, good, Dee Dee. That sounds good to me. It's going to break the delivery guy's arms. Can I tell you, Blake took a box the other day of our stuff, and he's like, it's 75 pounds. What did they say to you? They go, oh, that's heavy. What did they say?
I carried it and I handed it to the guy. He was like, oh.
You guys, I don't want to move after this. The next house, our house that we bought, our little Victorian house, it's going to be it, you guys. I'm not moving again. I'm not doing this again. I'm not doing it again. I've moved a lot in my life. Oh my God. I'm not doing it again. I am so not doing it again. This was the craziest. Yeah. This was the craziest, most ridiculous thing on the planet. Moving in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. I guess what it means you have to do if you move. Oh, I love this. This looks like, can you guys see? It looks like woven leaves. It's just crazy. It's like one of those things where you're just like, I'm not doing that again. So let's ask Blake, what have we shipped the most of yours?
Books.
So you guys, you can't get mad at me.
Yeah, I have art supplies, but my books way. It's about
Books.
30 boxes, 12 by 12.
Okay,
12
guys.
Cubes of books.
30 12 by 12 cubes of books. Those are his books, not my books. Those were all your
There were a
books.
couple of years in it. Not really.
There were no books.
There were a
What?
couple of-
What? Like
couple-
2?
Yeah, like 2.
Like 2 books?
There were
30 boxes. Okay, you guys. So he's not going to give me a
Every
hard
few
time.
boxes, there was a book of yours in there.
Every few boxes, there was one book of mine. Oh my God. Oh, I love that one. Quicksilver. So he's not going to say anything to me. Okay. Me wanting to take my KitchenAid and my Vitamix and what else did we take? My KitchenAid, the Vitamix. I took some to-go cups that I love. What else in that box?
So we're taking art supplies.
Well, our art supplies. You guys, you
We're
guys.
definitely, because
We have no clothes.
Some of them aren't the worst. They're not cheap. You know, art tools,
Yes, my art supplies.
art supplies, art tools.
Anyway, so he's not gonna say anything to me with his 30 boxes of books. He's not gonna say anything. This one has definitely got a heavier. These papers are heavier.
That's actually a really nice book.
It is a nice book.
It's the,
I love some of the textures are amazing. Like this is amazing.
yeah.
I'm glad I had a life that he does love books. He loves them more than me. Okay, you guys, sometimes he finds me books. What book he found me one day and he's like, oh my God, I just had to get this for you. He sent me a picture of it. It was like the biggest book. What about that Buddha book you got me?
Oh, the Buddha book.
He found me this Buddha book. How big was that?
It's 32 inches tall by about 20 some inches wide.
30 by 20. That's the book. This is this has 88 pages. Any takers for Warner Textures? Let's do the bottom one, or I can do this one next.
And I just shipped that already.
I know you shipped it. Don't you remember? We thought we lost it. We thought they lost it at the post office.
I bet they thought I was trying to get one over on them shipping a painting or something.
It took a while to get there. Then Blake will understand one of my reasons for not moving this winter. It's the books and the built-in bookcases. Oh, Liz, is that why you didn't move? Wow, I had no idea. Okay, let me go to the next one.
Okay.
This was called Gentleman's Quarters. And I'm assuming it's going to have manly prints in it, but one never knows. And it's big. It's at least 18 by 18. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Looks like Cabernet. It looks like wood or like a wine box. Liz, was that really why you didn't move? What happened? I know you were telling me that stuff with Wells. Can I tell you, Wells Fargo put my butt through the ringer. You guys, you would have thought I was buying like, it was ridiculous. And I would send the same information like multiple times. It was ridiculous. It's surely one of them.
Some good wood patterns.
These are good wood patterns. And the texture's really nice too.
Oh, that's nice.
This one is nice. I like that one. Oh, and this one looks like, love this. I have a thing for that. Like, what is that? What pattern is that called?
I don't know. It reminds me of the paisley type pattern.
It does like it, but it's not.
It's related to the paisley pattern, but it's kind of an Asian, like, mosaic style.
Oh, this one's nice too. This one's super subtle. Hey, Laura. You and Phyllis are watching. I got your message. You got your stuff. I'm glad, girl. If you bought something recently, I haven't sent it. I will get on it. I will. I promise I'll have everybody invoiced and everything no later than Tuesday. If I can, I'll do wallpaper books if that's all you've gotten, because they have to ship separately anyway, as soon as possible. But everything else, you just got to give me a little bit. The books are going to take me a little bit because I'm going to definitely send a media mail insured, and I'll send you tracking. But I'm glad you got your stuff. I love this. Okay, I personally love this. Like, it looks like a distressed pinstripe. It's like a distressed pinstripe. Oh, in New York City. Gotta love some New York City. So tomorrow I will do random and dyes and random. And then Sunday I'll do fabric. If I can get some fabric in tomorrow, I will. You guys, I've overwhelmed myself. I have overwhelmed myself. And I haven't been feeling great. I may do a few more books tomorrow because I do have some. And if I find that, Tammy, I will earmark you for the stamp set. But if I find, you want this one, Dee Dee? If I find the Western magazines, I'll send you a picture of them. Just make sure I have your email, okay? Just make sure I have your email so that I can send you pictures of them if you want them. The only reason why I'm a little reticent of putting that up there is that I need to. How many other wallpaper pieces? How many wallpaper packs do I have left? Because I was going to send some to Care. So,
Okay.
I mean, I can cut this one up, I guess, and send her that to Care.
We got a few.
And then you have
we got the
one.
one that you already
Then
started.
okay, then that makes me feel fine. Then I'm fine. Then I can show. All right, here.
That would create a ton of wallpaper
Okay.
sheets.
I'm sorry, you guys are getting all. No, I just told her I would send some to the disabled artists. So I just wanted to make sure that I had some because I don't know what I did with it. I had packs and packs of wallpaper.
Ooh, that one's got some cool
Oh, this one's
ones.
great. What number are we on? This is number 24. Number 24. And it's called, I don't know, what is it called? It's called Nova Pelican Collection. It's by Nova. It's called Pelican
Exquisite contemporary wallpapers.
by Nova or Pelican. Is Pelican the name of the
Pelican might be.
collection? I don't know. These are really
It's
beautiful
really
though.
contemporary.
It is very contemporary and I like it. I love this. Like that. It's all like I should cut that up. You know what I mean? It's like
She really wants to cut it up, guys.
I do. I want to cut it up. If you already sent me one before, Tammy, don't worry about it. I have it. But sometimes people think that they've sent me stuff, and sometimes when I used to sell stuff for my Etsy shop or whatever, they thought I had their emails, and for whatever reason, I don't. But I have yours, Tammy. If you sent it to me already, I got it. This is cool. This is cool. Oh, that one's really cool. Doesn't it look like a person there?
Yeah, I think you could really see things. in
Like
that
a
one.
person sitting there? This is number 24. Ooh.
I
I think we both like that one.
like that.
So do I. Beautiful. Guys, I don't even know. Oh, I like this one too. I don't even know if we're going to get there. No, we don't even know because prior to us moving, we had committed to teaching a class on the Big Island, which is on December 18th. So we get there and we have to fly back. It's like, I don't know. I just got to, yeah.
It's the way Shelley rolls. It's the way you roll,
I have to
baby.
learn how to say no. Just say no. I love that. Just say no. Liz, you want this one? It's a really nice one.
This is like metallic with patina or something.
Yeah, they do look, and
There's
the
a
rest
lot
of the
there. Oh my
pieces are
God,
just
there's
gorgeous.
spectacular pieces.
Like, honestly, if I really thought about it or looked at this, I think I would have kept this one. I like, not that I'm doing it. Ooh, that's totally me. I love that. Chartreuse, this goes for Liz. It's really beautiful.
Andy Warhol
Okay.
background.
We have one last book, and it's a little bit more expensive than the
Are you
others.
still going to tease everybody by showing
Yes.
them what they missed out on?
Well, no, I want to see it myself. Okay, like if I really look,
those are
like
nice.
this is my colors. These
Look
are
at
my
that.
colors.
This is beautiful.
This
with
is
the
my colors.
pattern on
I
it.
would have good thing I didn't look at all the stuff because I was like, that is
This-
me.
this-
That I love. Like I would totally use that. That
Yes, if
would
I
be
went
me.
through all these books, I would say this is probably
Me,
your favorite.
yeah. Yeah, it is. I don't know. I have like my own things, right?
That
Okay.
Risky Business one had some really good stuff in
The
it.
Risky Business one was good too. Hang on, let me write this on it.
Both of them.
They were really good. Okay, let's go. This is Liz. What's the number of this one? This is 24. Sorry, I just want to write it down so that I don't forget. Okay, this one, the shipping on it is going to be more because it's big. It's
You're talking about the next one.
Yes, the next one, not the one you got, Liz. The one you got is going to be great. This one is going to have to be shipped all on its own. And the shipping,
$22.
yeah, the shipping is $22. But
It's
this
25 inches.
is 25 inches
By
by 18. And this book is $45. And you don't have to buy it because I can keep it, but it's huge.
Yeah.
It is
It'll
huge.
fit in one of our boxes.
Can you move my computer?
Yeah, this one is.
This one's $45 and the shipping is $22. We only know because he
I
had
just
it.
checked on it.
He just checked on it. Move my computer so I can leave. You can talk. You can chat with people. You can see their chat.
We were thinking that we couldn't do it because it was
Here,
going to
would
be
you-
too
would
much.
you-
So I
no,
think
no,
move
no,
your
grab,
drink.
no, no, grab that side. See that? Grab that cord so I don't knock the
Okay.
thing out. Okay, guys, it is huge. All right,
You
here we
can
go.
move your drink and shove it over a tiny bit. And then I can, just get that. That's good. Now you can slide it.
Well, I can't see. If you let me see the computer, I can see. Okay, this one's huge, you guys. This is a big book. This is a Mongo. $45 plus 22 to ship it. This is a Mongo book. But the cool part about it is,
I got the camera.
and I have looked at this one, okay? The cool part about it is the front pages are the book part.
I'm gonna lift
These
this.
could actually be used for,
I'm just going to lift the whole thing up so you
Yeah.
can come close so you can actually see it.
you could
there.
actually,
See the whole
you
book.
could actually cut the pictures out for collage and the paper's
Oh
super
my gosh,
thick.
this is enormous.
It's enormous.
in
I
this big.
actually have looked at this one because I was like, oh my God. And it comes with a swatch of matching fabric. And I think for me, that is like, I'm all about the fabric, girls. You know that. I am all about the fabric. Oh my gosh, look at that fabric.
Can they see it?
I think they can
This-
see it.
can they
They
see it?
can't.
Okay.
Yes, they can see it. The lighting is what it is here. We don't have a professional lighting setup. We have the make it
We
work.
will have
Oh my
to-
gosh, this kind of looks like a parquet floor. You know, like the patterns of a parquet floor. This one is $45 plus shipping.
Plus 22 for shipping.
Plus yeah, and it has to be shipped by itself because it's too big. Oh my God, it's so beautiful. Oh, oh, look at this. Oh my gosh.
Mhm.
Oh wow, and the way it hits the light. Oh my God. Oh my God. You could paint a mural on these pieces, man. These are like,
I mean, any
there's
one of
my
these
colors.
at this size, you could basically cut them out and frame them,
You
and
totally
have
could
like
cut them out and frame them.
you'd have a decent size little picture for.
Oh, great.
And the value in this one's tremendous. Oh, you can't even see what they're saying.
I can't read the chat.
Hang on.
Oh, Dee Dee said it's Dee Dee. Dee Dee got it. Is that who got it? Oh wow! Look at this page, you guys. I can't even make it so you can see it. Hang on,
Well,
let me
yeah,
just hang on.
slide
I
it
just
over
got.
so-
I don't want to
yeah.
knock everything off.
Yeah.
Okay. Look at this page. Look at this. Look at this page. Oh my gosh! And the one next to it is a solid. Oh my gosh! This is a fabulous book. Fabulous. Congratulations, Dee Dee. This
I mean,
is
it's
so
like
beautiful.
having a whole. It's like however many pages. You basically
big.
have little modern arts that you can hang on with.
Oh, I love this too. I'm all about that. I don't know why I
Awesome.
like that so much, but I do. Oh my gosh, this
I-
is such a beautiful book. Congratulations. I love this book. Like, look at this pattern. This was like, oh yeah. Yep. It's a nice book. You can definitely get some really nice pieces if you take it apart and cut it up. Got some amazing wallpaper packs here for sale if you cut it up. And oh, ding, 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 ding. Love this. Looks like a watercolor painting.
Mm-hmm.
I like the
No,
repeat over here too.
That one's amazing.
No, I looked at it. I looked at it a while ago. When I got it, I looked at it. I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, I need this. Oh, look at that. Ooh. 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 Sorry, guys, just indulge me. Let me just enjoy it
It's
while
a
I'm like cooking
it's a
through it.
spectacular piece.
It is a spectacular book. It's like a work of art, this thing.
Mm-hmm.
The whole book itself is just like a work of art. Oh, wow. Wow. Love it. Love this too. Love the repeated patterns, and I like the subtlety of this one.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. Okay. This is definitely stunning. Just so beautiful. Congratulations, you guys. Thank you for giving my treasures a good home. I hope that you guys enjoy them. I hope you do something so fantastically fabulous with them that you're like, I can't wait to see it. I'm super excited for all of you. It's definitely made me feel less like a hoarder or collector. I think the worst part for me was that, being so conscious in adding all these things to my home because I was teaching, to let them go in a way that was just like didn't quite line up with me. Like, we're still hoping our neighbors are going to take our big oversized couch for their garage. It's a great leather couch, but it's huge. And we got it somebody gave it to us, so we've given it a long life. But we found homes for just about
There's
everything.
a lot of pages in it. Oh,
This is a
those
lot,
are nice
and
with
these
the
are
fabric.
like the fabric bits. Yeah. But this is a stunning book. Looks like 62 pages so far, and they're big. Look at that, and that one's got fabric too. Wow. Wow, and this one has fabric too. This is like so cool. But I'm appreciative that you guys are giving my supplies. So it looks like there's 73 pages. And I don't know if they count these little pages as part of it. They may, but I don't know. Yeah, they do. So it's 73 pages total, including all the little ones. But can you pull that cord before I knock everything
then I'll give
over?
you back your computer.
Yeah, before I knock everything over, because I will
Okay.
knock everything over.
So,
And am I right? It goes to Dee Dee. I just saw it at the periphery. Is it Dee Dee's? It is amazing. I have to tell you, just the cover alone is amazing. And let me just. So if you guys give him until tomorrow, give us until tomorrow. I'll have you guys invoice.
do you want to flip that or not?
I don't know. Let me just look at it.
It's the last one.
I know, but I think that's the one I have.
Okay.
You guys, he's like making it really hard for me. I have this one book, tiny book though.
Oh, you want it?
I don't know if I
You can
want
keep
it.
if
I
you-
don't know, but I haven't even.
She doesn't want to show it to you.
Okay, hold on. I'll show it to you. Let me just. You got to move this.
No,
I
this
can't do
one's
it.
heavy.
It is heavy,
Big.
and I can't do it. Thank you. No,
It's 12 pounds.
you guys, I can do it, but I have to tell you, I have thrown out my shoulder, and that book is gorgeous, and I'm excited to see what you do with it. All right, hand me
You
the
want
last one. All right, this is the last one.
Pork.
I don't know. I have to sit with it for a
Okay.
second.
She wants to peek first. I said,
No,
"Wait,
I've seen
wait
it
a minute.
before.
It's
No.
no good. Wait.
It's a great book. It's called Organic Cork Prints. It's not huge. I'll tell you how big it is. It is about 13 by 18, I'm guessing.
Yeah,
Or 13 by 17.
Yeah,
This is the very last one.
Yeah.
You know what? Jamie, you know what? This is the very last book. Let's do this
She
book.
doesn't want to sell it.
I don't actually. Let's do this book as an auction and start it out at $10. And we'll see how it goes. No one can buy this one. No, you can. It's just printed on cork. Okay, so that's what this whole book is. I get to keep it. Okay, I'll keep it. I'm going to keep it, but I'm going to show it to you. It's printed on cork. These are all of this. I will keep it. Nobody's going to bid. I'm going to keep it. I'm going to keep it. Now I'm not going to sell it. Don't put it up there. It's all printed on cork. And this is why everybody, we all have our weirdnesses.
That is the subtlety of
It's
this. It's
all printed on
spectacular.
cork. I know. And when I saw it, when I got it, I was like, oh, so I'm going to keep this for myself. But I'll share with you guys, get to see it. And I'll show you what I make with it. I don't know what I'll make with it, but it's actually printed on cork. Like the wallpaper itself is cork. So that is so cool. Show and keep. Yep, show and keep. I really wanted that really big one, but you guys, I can't have everything. I can't have everything, and it's all good. But I will keep this one. This one is, I think, just the fact that wouldn't you like to get just a big sheet of cork and paint on it? I wonder how it would take paint.
I'm sure it would take.
I mean, this is
time.
like acrylic. It's like cork paper with acrylic on top. That must be what it is. Does it say what it is? It says non-woven, unique variations are inherent in natural cork products. I will keep this. You guys, I hardly keep any. I've hardly kept anything. I've kept some paint. I've kept some paintbrushes. I've kept,
I bet it would give the room an interesting
yeah.
acoustic quality with the.
Cork paper. I know. You've looked into blanks. You have. Lurker says keep it. Hi, Sassy T. How are you, girl? How are you, my love? You guys, I am definitely going to keep it. Oh my gosh. I'm like so excited. It's so silly. You guys have had all these books for so long. This one is definitely a keeper for me. I don't know what kind of art I'm going to make on it. I may just like cut it up and like, that's
Put it all
just
over the
beautiful.
walls.
It's just beautiful the way it is.
It's
I wonder how much a piece of this costs.
it's expensive. Cork.
Cork paper? You
Well,
think
I know
cork
it's
paper?
really expensive on flooring.
You were wet? You were wondering if I would kind of soundproof things? You know what? Our house is so old. Our house is so old. You're good. You're worried about me? Oh, girl. You can't sell. I can't sell my joy, or next I'll be selling my hottie. Oh, you guys, hey, Penny, guys, I have waited a lifetime to have a wonderful person as a partner, and there is like, yeah, I'm not easy, you guys. Can you imagine? He lives with me. I collect all this stuff, and he's just like, he doesn't say anything. Well, you do say like, you need to organize it. Now, what he says to me is, you need to let me organize it.
Say, let me help you.
He says, let me help you. He does say
That's not
that.
your forte to organize.
It is not my
Your
forte.
is chaos.
My forte is chaos, you guys. I told you guys I'm random. What did I tell?
Random abstract.
Random abstract. That's my personality and my daughter's. So this is awesome. Well, I love you girls. I can't wait. You already Jamie says she's already called Hottie. She asked for him. She asked for you in my will. Girl, I better not be dying anytime soon. Anyway, yeah, you guys, I waited a lifetime to have such a wonderful partner. I mean, he totally understands me and gets me. I mean, in my weirdnesses. I mean, he collects books for me. He dragged all these wallpaper books in here for me that I dragged into our home. So he's pretty awesome. And I don't know what I would do. I don't know what I would do in my life without having such an understanding partner, because he's just wonderful at like, he never ever makes me feel stupid for keeping like all the most. Can you imagine how many wallpaper books? Okay, how many wallpaper books have we done? I must have sold but 40 wallpaper books. And you guys, I had 20 or 30 more that I did with Defy not that long ago. And yeah. So now we're down to some more books. I do have some more books, and I'll bring those tomorrow. Random, of lots of random. Oh, last call. I just wanted to do this last call for anybody that wants the Orchid magazines. Okay, so this is one of, I have plenty magazines, and here we go. Put that one up. I am definitely keeping that.
Kelly gets that one.
Okay, so there are 3 Orchid magazines for $5, and I have plenty. It's my random pick for what you get, but they're all from like 2013 to 2020 maybe, or 2019. I don't know. And if you look at them online, they sell for about $8 or $9 used. So they're 3 for $5. I just want them to get a good home. But they have all these really cool bits in them. So I have on the list so far for Orchid magazines, I have Dee Dee, Jamie, Leslie, Darla, Creative Trish, Amy Poole, and Sonia, and Tammy. So Tammy's Passion. So anybody else, last call for Orchid magazines. And they're real, you guys, I'm telling you, if you guys do any sort of like flower journals, nature journals. They have lots of beautiful pictures in them. You want some, Shelly? I collected them for my class of people that I was teaching, which obviously I'm not going to be because they're not coming anymore and I'm not going to be here. So tomorrow I'll be doing dies and random and books, a few other books, and I don't know, whatever kind of random weird stuff that I didn't do today. Oh, I'm sorry, Penny, we missed you. Girl, it has been a crazy YouTube does not like me either. Okay, so what was I was supposed to go do something with somebody, and I said, well, I'll get the notification when you go live, and I didn't get it for 2 days later, and she was like, are you mad at me? I was like, no. She's like, you didn't show up. I'm like, it wasn't me. So I'll send you 3. Okay. So I have Dee Dee, Jamie, Leslie, Darla, Creative Trish, Amy, Sonia, Tammy, and Shelly's Brookview. Tomorrow, Penny, I'm going to start, I'm guessing I'll start earlier, which will be, it probably is not earlier for you guys because I'm 5 hours behind Eastern, but I have some things I have to do in the morning. And so I'm guessing I'll start probably 1 o'clock my time, which will be 6 o'clock Eastern time, because I have some definitive things I have to do in the morning. Like I have to go to the post office, I have to ship some stuff out, but I also have like errands I have to run early. So I will be on tomorrow, like let's say 1 o'clock my time, which is like 6 o'clock your time, or 6 o'clock Eastern time. And I'm not going to do like a ton of hours. I'll just do as many as I can get through of random dies. I have like, I don't know, you guys, I have all kinds of odd things, like, I don't know, brads and weird, like scrapbooking brads and all kinds of stuff like that. And I don't know, stuff like that. And maybe a handful of books I have. And then Sunday, I'll try to come on earlier if I can. And I'll try to come on earlier tomorrow I'm going to go. What time is Michelle's thing tomorrow night? Jamie, do you know? Because I promised her I'd do that. So I definitely won't be going on a long time. So I don't know what time Michelle goes on tomorrow. I'm just trying to look and see if what time does she go on tomorrow, Jamie? Can you tell me? Because I made a commitment and I want to be there. I love Michelle Scott. If you guys don't know her, you should definitely go hang out with her sometimes. She is super awesome. She is awesome sauce. I'm just looking to see. Jamie will know what time she goes on tomorrow. You got your package, Penny? Oh, I'm so glad. All right, girls. You know what? If you belong to, go join my Facebook group, Crafting Mamas, and I will put a notification. It's a non-selling group, but I made an exception for myself because it's my group and I'm moving. It's generally a non-selling group, but I'll post something in there tomorrow to tell you guys exactly what time. I'm going to do tomorrow crafting along with Michelle tomorrow night at her open call or open mic or whatever it's called. She is awesome. I love her so much, you guys. I did one of her birthday extravaganzas. She and I crafted for like 12 hours with Abby, with Marsha, and somebody else came, but I can't remember at this because it was so long ago. But I love you guys. Thank you for your love and support. It means so much to me. I can't even tell you. Yes, open mic. I just don't know what time it is tomorrow. What time is her open mic? Does anybody know? Let me see if I can find her. Let me just look it up. Let me see. And did she post it in her Facebook group? You guys will have to I'm just looking to see if I can see it. I don't see what time she's going live tomorrow. Ah. At 6:30? Is it 6:30 her time, or what time is it? 6:30? What time is that? 6:30 is, she's a 6:30 Ohio time. Is that Eastern, or is that Mountain, or is that, what is that? Looked and can't find it. Sassy says it's 6:30 her time. So what? Michelle's in Ohio. Let me just see what time it is in Ohio right now, and I'll tell you what time it is. Okay, it is. Okay, so if she's going on at 6:30, then I'll have to come earlier. I will have to come at, all right, I will try to be on at, I'll try to be on at 11 a.m. my time, okay? Oh, Penny, don't worry about it. I'll try to be on at 11 a.m. my time, which will be, 11 a.m. my time will be what time? 11 to 12, 12 to 1, 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4. It'll be 4 your time, 4 Eastern time. So then that way I can be on 2 hours before Michelle does her thing. So I'm only going to I'll do a short 2-hour one, and we'll get through as much as we can. Random dies and random. And then Sunday I'll try to come on earlier and try to, as long as Jamie's going to hang with me, I'll try to do an extravaganza on Sunday. And if that's okay with you, Jamie, and just blow out all the rest of it and do fabric. And you guys, I just have too much stuff, and it's hard. Anyway, I love you guys. Yeah, come 4 Eastern time tomorrow for my sale, and I'll try to set up a YouTube thing. All right, love you girls. Love, love, love. Hug, hug, hug. Hugs, hugs, big hugs. Yeah, Sunday we'll plan for our blowout, but tomorrow we'll just do this and that and whatever I can get through. Oh my God, I have fabric. I haven't even started the fabric there, Jamie. I don't even want to tell you that Blake found like another bin of fabric. It's just a lot. Anyway, love you guys. Love you. See you tomorrow. All right, bye. Thank you.